You sweethearts are all laughing at. 1 and 9 last time I checked, so shut the f*** up and let this guy have his shot, all right?
Coach, you're not actually going to let this guy join the team. You know you're not joining the fucking mousecapades, right, buddy?
You're not trying enough for the mousecapades.
Spit it out. You're a big boy. Use your big boy words.
Jesus Christ. Holy lickle. It's just too bad those are your teammates that you f***ed up out there.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Of course, on the bright side, those are your teammates that you f***ed up out there. What do you say, son? You want to be an assassin?
Yes.
What number you want to wear?
69! Take the number 69! It's hilarious!
Is that number taken?
Should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Welcome to the Snipe Show. Steven is not here this week. He is in Jamaica. He doesn't want to be there, from what I hear. But Paul's here, and Kevin is back there producing.
Hi, I'm here
And,
again. I'm in a
we
new
have-
spot now.
Sorry.
They keep moving me.
Yeah.
I can't
Now
find my
you're-
red stapler.
Now the ceiling looks shittier. Red state. We gotta put some boxes in here. We have Ryan Derringer joining us.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Roller goalie extraordinaire. As I posted, he did on the first to win the BDL Cup for Thursdays as a goalie.
How many sessions ago?
That was 16 sessions ago.
One and done. That was
One
it.
and done. You came in halfway through the season,
Yeah.
and so that was the first asterisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top
But
runners.
well, that was like the 8th.
Okay.
There's an asterisk on all of them. You can find something wrong with all of them. It's not perfect. But yes, he's joining us to talk some roller. We're going to try and get him here as much as possible because I would like roller guys here. So we might have to alternate some people, but we'll get people in. Brody was here a couple weeks ago. And then we got another goalie who is one. Now, from what I saw, I did do a little Facebook stalk, and you got a Saturday Cup and a Sunday Cup.
2 Sunday, no Saturday.
2 Sundays.
Yep, I don't play Saturdays.
You got a Saturday. You got the green one.
Okay.
Oh, was that another
It was a
asterisk?
asterisk?
It was an
Yeah?
asterisk, yeah.
Wow.
That was a Sunday cup, and the cup wasn't at the rink. So.
Oh, okay. So 2 Sundays, no
Tuesday.
Saturday.
Just maybe.
So we just throw the Saturday
Kevin.
one in there?
What do you think about a cup for the asterisk teams?
Oh, like what?
The teams that have the asterisks, their own separate cup.
That's every team.
Or it's not a cup, it's just an asterisk. That's
There you go. You just get an asterisk. Yeah, it's tough. Guys get hurt. And, what we did in the past was next guy up. And sometimes that wasn't always fair. But it was what it was.
But now we got it pretty much in place.
I don't know about that.
Pretty close though.
Close.
Sorry. Except when I tore my Achilles, it wasn't next guy up. It was, it's too close to the playoffs. You
Yeah,
don't
because
get
there was
it.
a rule in place. So you and Frank Kites can shove it. The fuck? There was a rule in place. After week, I don't know, I think it was 12.
Right.
You can't replace a player. You should have got hurt a week earlier. I don't know what to tell you.
Next time, talk to your Achilles. Say don't blow out that week.
It's because you were back checking, dumbass. Don't do that.
Right?
But anyhow, we'll get into roller. We're gonna start with some news. We have well, I want to say we got tournament coming up.
March Madness.
Pay him. Matter of fact, once I'm done talking, I'm gonna pay. Let's see who can pay. How much money we can pay him right now? Or what do you do? The BDL.
60
account?
BDL.
$60 for the March Madness tournament. Everybody pay now. Go. There it is. The Venmo thing is up there.
See how many guys we get tonight.
I will do it during this. I'll probably forget. Also,
Draft.
Thursdays just started. Sundays just started. So obviously payments are due to Frank. So hit him up. He's also got Venmo. March Madness tournament. What's going on with that?
So the teams were
80,000 teams.
The goalies with the players were drawn last week, and the actual teams will be drawn next Saturday at Steve's house at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Steve. No, 7 p.m. at Steve's house. Everybody's invited.
Denise is making breakfast.
Yeah, everybody's invited. Steve wants everybody to show up. So players, everybody, girlfriends, husbands, wives, whoever's show up.
Newly remodeled basement.
7 p.m. It's good times, great party. There'll be 9 rounds of drafting, so it'll be pretty. And then March 25th will be the tournament.
Sweet. I should be able to go there. I got something in the morning.
How many times do you guys run this tournament before?
This will be March Madness. Will be the 5th time we've done it.
BDL is like 8 years old.
Yep.
2016. That's 4, 5, 6, 7 years old. Sorry.
This will be the 8th year for the Veterans Tournament.
So yeah, I mean, it's come a long ways. We got tournaments galore, but it's all fun.
Cousin just had their tournament. That was a success.
Yep.
Guys raised how much? A little over 4,000.
Yeah, it was right around there.
Yep.
4,000.
So and that's roller. It's not as many guys. Floor obviously. I think we usually do like 9 runners and a goalie.
Yep.
That was a 3-on-3 tournament, right?
Yes.
So
4-man team. That was it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So March Madness should be fun. Then we got the meat raffle.
Yeah, that's April 29th.
April 29th. Tickets will be available.
Tickets available next week. We getting those made. They're going to be $10 a piece, 8 at a table. So we sold out last time. We sit $350. That will sell out. So within like 10 days here, we'll announce the tickets to be sold. Or getting paid those on a BDL. So if you want to get a table, get them quick because I think we sold out last time in 2-3 weeks. So
yeah, a lot of the public got in that.
Yep, we're gonna do a freezer this year too. Is one of the prizes. You win a freezer, upright freezer. So that'll be one of them. We're gonna do a wagon of booze. We'll have some baskets also too. It's a great night. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
I heard rumors that Mikey Simonson's gonna be the DJ that night.
I keep saying let's do a DJ battle. There's nothing.
So Sardo, also maybe you can get him in there that night too.
I know Peter Zach.
Yep. Sardo, Peter Zach.
Who was here recently? Was Brody? Was it Brody DJ? Who was here recently that said they did it? Fuck. Penders?
Did what?
Who else DJ?
Frank Kites.
Oh,
Was it Kites?
No.
No.
He shut that party down.
This is
No,
fucking
it was,
loud.
no, that wasn't here. It was at the rink. Wasn't it?
Frank?
One of the Fernacci's, I thought.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, and
Whatever,
also
let's talk about that.
to backpedal a little bit. Fernacci's will be doing their broadcast also
Yes.
too that night. They'll be having the draft picks sponsored by many vendors that night. So
Many vendors?
yes,
All right.
they'll have a lot of commercials that night. They do a great job with that also.
Yeah,
So
how much is the entry for the tournament again?
$60.
$60.
We're not doing jerseys this year. So out of that $60, we'll be doing the baskets out of it. So you don't have to worry about it. I know.
Too late.
But no jerseys this year, so we bring black and white. And
Or yellow and pink, whatever.
Yep.
You're not
And
gonna
that'll
do
be
it.
in green, purple, and yellow out there.
So
All right,
Winter-
live payment.
you're paying now?
Yeah.
Good job.
Perfect.
Let's just
Sure.
stop talking. Winterfest happened. I did see something somewhere. Kites was talking about he didn't really want to go. They ended up winning.
Yeah, they did.
So congrats to that team. I don't know who was on it.
Yep.
Congratulations.
There was a bunch of good guys on the team. And then Somber's thing happened. Did you
So
go?
I did go. My team ended up winning.
What?
Yes, we
Look
did.
at you.
Yep. Bobby and Eric end up on the same team. I don't know how
Again?
that happened. I just don't know how that happened again.
It's
And,
throwing sticks, so,
yep.
you know.
So Berta made it to the finals again,
Oh, look at that.
but in his wisdom of always talking shit and getting to the finals, he got beat.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But he got there.
he got there, but we did beat them, and Bobby and Eric were on the same team. Did not win. So it's a great day, a lot of fun. A lot of the guys brought their kids out to play during the warm-ups and everything. So it was a good day.
Yeah, we're all old now. We have kids.
It warmed up. I mean, it was nice in the afternoon. I guess the same thing out in arcade. It warmed up. All the ice and snow were gone. So
All right, well, good.
yeah, it's a great weekend.
So let's recap. So we got we'll recap Saturday. That we had they had the semifinal because of the tentative tournament. Everything kind of got pushed back. Semifinal, championship the same day, and the draft. So Kevin, if you could pull up Saturdays there, and if we look at our championship predictions, we nailed it. It was Toe Dragons versus Jackrabbits.
Come on, I thought it was 8th, but I thought it was the 9th, but it was actually 8th.
And it looks like Paul, who took the underdog Jackrabbits, is the only one who lost there. So
I'm trying to go with the underdog.
yeah,
That didn't
you're
work
0-2
out so
now.
good.
So our championship prediction records are Kevin's 1-1, Paul's 0-2, Steve, myself, and our guests are undefeated.
Games are not recorded.
Oh,
That was an undefeated team
yep.
that finished.
Russin,
Yeah, they
Rodham's.
that was great.
Was Turner on that?
Turner was the
yeah,
goal. Yes, he was.
Yep. He. I asked, like, what was the score? They said 10-1. I was like, well, Turner played well. And that's
Kohler.
Yeah. Yeah. So, congrats to the Toe Dragons. Do you know anything else about them? Were you there?
I was not
I know
there.
you don't do Saturdays anymore, right?
No, I'm done with Saturdays. But
But-
I help out, with the leagues, obviously. But no, I don't have the time.
But it looked like, it wasn't the greatest of games. But, sometimes that happens. It happened on Thursdays where, we were hyping up Kites versus, Denny. And, just kind of, Denny said, Actually, Kobe.
No, yeah, Denny got shut down. He only had one goal, but then Kobe lit it up.
Did you just say Denny got shut down?
He had one goal compared to 4 or
How
5
many
goals every night.
assists did he have?
He had rebounds going to Kobe. Like wide open in the side to the
I
slot.
on Denny's team
He had
this
these
year.
weird
And not on the-
intentional
Just sparked some
rebounds.
fire.
Yeah. He had one goal compared to all the other games having 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So to me, when you only have one goal,
You suck?
no, didn't say that. Definitely
I don't
not.
think you're saying that.
No.
All right.
Yeah, but they
No, I know what you're saying, though.
it was a great game by them. They
But
kicked
I
their
assume
ass.
in this game, Russin and them guys, Russin had to have had 4 goals at least, I'm going to say. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. But we don't have any 6-pack for Saturday Roller because of that. Draft-wise, I don't know if they posted anything. So I don't know if we can go over the teams.
Oh, for the draft?
Yeah.
This was the 9th.
Well, how about the press? Dan Peters, I said too, he can't DJ unless it's for drugs and naked chicks, so he's out.
Oh, man.
So.
Well, the naked chick should be no problem. I don't want to say anything about the drugs. So, apparently, FYI, back to the news a little bit. I don't know if he wants it out there, but we'll just make it public. Jimmy Rosati's getting married. He's having a stag March 10th.
Yes.
Buy a ticket from him.
Get tickets.
There's a sucker born every day. Congrats, Jim.
I gotta put
I
that in
think
my
he said
calendar
something
if I
about
didn't.
a stripper. Did you hear anything about a stripper?
Oh, it's in there.
I heard a couple strippers
Is that combined? Like,
on top of each other. I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. He said something about a tiny person. So
Midget strippers?
I don't think you're supposed to say that word.
Dan, you'd be in there then. Strippers.
You're into that
You can
stuff?
DJ.
We
Yeah,
could do
there
a
you go.
podcast. We could do a podcast from the stag.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, it is a Friday. I told him, oh, well, I got the Snipe Show.
Let's go.
BYO drugs, though.
Snipe show and a stripper show.
I mean, I'm not opposed.
What do you think, Kev?
I mean,
It'd be a hell of a show.
it'd have to be a
He's
lesser.
He's
It'd have to be a
my wife's in
lesser
here,
produced show. It's gonna be done on iPhone like the old days.
No way, man. We got this nice camera. Shout out Dave Polina.
I'll get my iPhone. My iPhone's a fucking new one. It's got the fancy camera and shit.
The strippers could be like the
Get my
juggies from
tripod
the
up there. My
There you go.
Hey, all right, nice.
Girl jumping on a trampoline. I don't know if we can do that, but whatever. We don't have to have them on screen or nothing.
Right.
You get set up in a corner.
I know Kevin has technology to black stuff out.
I don't know if I can do it live, but never know what's
It
gonna
costs
pop
money.
out.
So let's move on to. I think that was everything.
Well, here's the
Oh,
teams.
draft wide, yeah.
I don't know if you want me to click through each one of them.
Yeah, real quick. Let's see what they got here. Oh, we got an ad. Free advertising. They didn't pay us.
At least it wasn't for
I can't
midget
see it. Can you
strippers.
see that?
There was that ad
That
for
would-
midget
that would be
strippers. That would
funny.
have been fast.
Oh, that would have been like, damn. Oh, Nathan Breyer's playing in that?
Breyer, Commons,
I
Dempsey,
didn't know he played roller.
O'Sullivan, Patera, Rizzo, Stabluski.
Okay, well, that team's going to score. I wonder how Breyer is at roller. Breyer, how are you at roller? Okay. I think there was trades for this, too. I don't know the info. Bruges. I don't know who Fazio is. Keith Hackett. That's Jess Hackett's little brother. No, it's not. No relation. She Howells. Wes Schneider. Vitali. Okay, I'm gonna give the nod to the first team first, because I know more of those guys.
Yeah, I'll join you there.
All right. We got Higgins will never show. Orca, I've seen very little of him, but I know he's good. Same thing with was it Mater?
This team had a trade. Did it?
Okay. Serafini,
I don't know if it's reflected in this.
Mark
Also,
Smith,
back in.
Peaches.
Yep. That trade
Okay.
is reflected. In
I'm
this.
still going with team one.
Was that this one or that was 3, right?
What is team one? What is it? Davy Jones Locker?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a theme?
Pirates.
Okay, we got some
apparently.
Turners here. Coventry and goal. Tyler, I love. I don't. Steinmetz. I know he's a floor guy too.
It's a strong team.
Okay, I'm still going with the first one. Who's gonna take him out?
I give the edge to the last team right now.
Oh, okay.
Slight.
We got looks like Dan Tim. I'm going to who's that guy? Is that Dave? What the hell is that? God, my vision. That's so far away.
Dave Thigh. Whatever.
Oh, okay. So it's not just me.
That's a goalie.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know anything about him.
He's good.
Ronaldo Piscopo, Jim Nowinski. What is that? Justin Nedovici?
Just call him Ned.
Ned?
Ned.
Just call him Ned. Yeah, the roller guys don't really use last names. I know
In life.
every time Biddlecom puts something, he's like, it's a nickname. I'm like, can I get his full name? Still going with the first. You're going with Killer Bees. I'm going with Davy Jones Locker.
Jackrabbits, I think.
Jackrabbits you had? Okay.
Yeah.
What we got here?
Vertigard, Coleman.
I don't know. Oh, is that Godetero? Good. Dave Smith,
I don't know.
Vitali,
90% of these
second
people.
Vitali, Tom Zidell, I've heard of, and Boss. I think I've heard some of these guys just from doing this, so I don't know. Sticking with my team.
Yeah, I'm same. All these teams are really close too. It's a good mix this year.
It all depends on the chemistry.
Oh, guys I know. Dakota,
Oh, okay.
Jake, Jackson, Oakley.
They got Oakley, they're gonna lose.
Who's your goalie?
Jackson looks like.
Jackson Schultz played
Okay,
great
okay.
yesterday, actually. Okay, I'm still sticking with my team.
Last one.
Toe Dragons. Defending champs. They get the same team. Noah. Kyle Johnson. Good defenseman. Rodoms. There's not pairs in this, is there? Russin. Mike Shot in goal.
I'll take this team.
Mike
right here.
Shot's all over the place.
I'll take this team right here.
Wait, no.
Who's in goal, Mike or Chad?
Yeah, who's in goal there? Was there a trade?
No,
So they got two
that'd be
goalies?
Mike shot.
Okay, Mike shot in that, and
Turner's playing out.
was he traded? Oh, there's discrepancy.
I could dive into that.
Could be a big difference. I don't know. I'm sticking with Davy Jones' locker. He likes jackrabbits. We got 14 weeks to figure it out. But all right. So there's your Saturday morning
Chad is
roller.
goalie,
Chad is the goalie.
according to the
Is
stream.
Mike Shot playing out?
According to the
Shot is
crowd.
playing out. He said.
Oh,
Okay.
look at this shit. Okay.
Strong team too.
Oh, it was Cam and Cam and Dave were on the
Yeah.
other one with the two turners. Okay, I glossed over it and thought it was Chad. Okay, that's a strong team. I'll stick with my
Chad is
gut.
in goal.
Go Davy Jones locker. Write that down. All right, that's Saturday
Look
roller.
at boy Chad in
So
that.
congrats to Toe Dragons. Maybe they can repeat. One of the guys on the team, I don't know who it was, they were sitting next to me as I was changing. They were saying they were going to repeat and go undefeated again. So I don't know if you guys want that locker room, that bulletin board shit. But, you know, Toe
Lofty
Dragons
goals.
already talking shit. Monday, we got playoffs.
Oh,
Playoffs.
hold on, he's already got Monday 10 in there. I gotta go Monday 9.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Sunday roller. I skipped Sunday roller.
Oh, we're doing. Oh, hold on.
My bad.
Alright.
Sunday roller, we're in week 2.
Where the fuck is Sunday roller? That one? Sunday floor. Sunday.
I was able to play this week. Still no Hackett.
Is this the one? It's gotta be the one, right? Yeah.
It's early.
Yeah.
It's early for him.
You got to get at least 5 games.
How did
Yeah,
two
five's
teams
minimum.
play 15 and the other played 14?
Oh, there was a fourth.
No.
Oh wait, you're talking about
Yeah, that's last session.
last. That's it.
That's the last session?
Yeah.
Yep. there was a
So where
championship.
is. Help me see it.
If you see what?
You're looking
You
for
said Sunday. Oh, Sunday
Section
roller
12.
draft season 12?
Yeah.
Is that what we're looking at?
session 12.
Oh, I couldn't see what you're looking at.
There you go.
There you go. Go to just game results. We'll just go through that. And
Well, schedules.
I think they were pretty close games.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
The one was getting out of hand.
Why?
Crazy wild game, and then
Shooting scores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was Rizzo's team, and they ended up coming back and making a game out of it. But everything was close.
That happens so much, especially in roller, because it is. It's like you could be up 6 goals and you think you got it, but you know, 3 or 4 2-on-1s or a breakaway, it's right back close again. So looks like
Hardly ever any offsides, right?
there is. That took me a minute. That's the first time back in a while. I'm like, I go to Gio. What the hell's the outside rule? I kept screwing it up.
The
I'm
floating
playing
blue
like
line.
floor hockey,
Mm-hmm.
and G's like, no, it's the center line. I'm like,
Oh, the center line is a little
center line, yeah.
Okay.
And somebody can be over it. Just the ball. If you're carrying the ball, you have to bring it over, so you can't pass it over. So you can pretty much goal hang.
Wow.
Weird.
Yeah, as long as you maintain possession entering the zone, everybody is onside.
Yeah,
Wow.
but nobody really cheats it that much.
Kevin, we have a ball.
Right?
We just stand by there.
We got to roll.
You want to see me not back check?
Well, you know, you'd be a defensive liability. I get back there and I'm still a defensive liability. So we got Evil Empire versus, what did I say? Viticom Industries?
Verticon
Verticom.
Industries.
We got, looks like Evil Empire took this one 7-4. Actually, I'll have Ryan take over. He's the roller guy.
I played that game too.
Oh, okay, well, let's,
Give us a
what do you
scoop, buddy.
got? You played well, too.
Yeah, we all good team. I mean, I got Rui in front of me, so it's basically like having a second goalie. No, the other team, it was a good game. It was close. The third period, 1-1 out of the first, 3-3 out of the second.
That's cool.
So it's we got
Teams
to it in
feeling
the
each
third
other out
finally,
early.
Yeah, but it was a good game, a really good game.
So like Higgins scored. Oh no, he did. He wasn't there.
Dempsey
got a
had
hat trick there.
Huge game from him.
Ortley had 2 and 1. You got an assist. Look at that.
Nice.
on a Dempsey goal.
That is the one thing about roller. Goalies do.
Goalies
get
do a lot of
assists.
assists, huh?
Frank Kites gets assists on floor. Not without Burwell though. We'll see. The other side looks like Scott Matthews. Just, I think he mostly plays defense, but man, that dude can fucking play.
Chippy game too.
Couple goals. It was. I was there for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
think I might have video of this.
Scotty and Dempsey got Chippy.
Did they?
Yeah, right early on, and it went right to the end of the game too. And they had to be separated at the end. So
They hugged it out afterwards.
yeah, Rui decided to insert himself in that.
Oh, see, that's what you got to do, boys. Get competitive out there, and then
It was good to see. It was a good game. I like a game like that. There was no real like penalties where
Right.
the refs kind of let things go. It stayed chippy the whole game, but it was they played within the in the lines there, so it was a good game. They're
very
fun.
nice. You had 4 goals against, which is pretty damn good for a roller. The other side was Phil. I can't pronounce that name. O'Shea. Okay, easy. 7 goals against, which is actually pretty good for a roller, I think. Who is that? Spara had a goal, and Tim Smith. So looks like, what's the name of your team? That's the team name I can't get.
The Evil Empire or the
Evil Empire. Okay. Evil Empire takes this one. What's your record now?
2-0.
Oh shit. The Hans Gruber experience. I'm gonna put that right up there with comes with the mortgage. Is the best team name. Versus USSR.
Got a jersey reveal coming tonight.
Yeah. This one Dan Tim filled in. That's our sub there who scored 4 goals. What's the other team?
So how does your guys' subs work for roller? Do they like tiers and stuff, or how does that work?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
this year it changed. Typically you have to be down to three skaters to pick up a sub. Still true, but this year we implemented if you're a first rounder and you lose your first, if you're a
If
first
he's
rounder,
not there, automatic replace.
automatic. Even if you got 5 and you're missing your first rounder, you can get your 6 as a first rounder.
That started. Yeah, that started on Wednesdays, I think, and I believe Thursdays does that now.
Mhm.
It kind of makes sense. There's still some people who don't agree with it. You can go both ways on it.
We're just
But-
trying to keep it competitive.
Exactly.
We've seen, we've had such a large sample now from games where you can see the difference when a team's missing
Their
their
top
Yeah.
player.
top player and can't get a sub.
Especially with roller.
It's definitely you're playing with a disadvantage. So just trying to keep things
Sure.
going here.
So USSR took us in this one. Tap is just fucking. It's like trying to cover a racehorse. Like I swear to God, like
Steven's
I'm like, all right, I got him. And I was like, he's just like, gone. I'm like, oh my God.
Steven's called you copycats from Jamaica. He says you're copycats.
Copycats.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because taking the guys at first rounders and letting them figure
Oh.
out your first
We'll
rounder.
take it. I mean, it was a good
I
idea.
give Wednesday's credit. All
Great
the time.
idea. Great idea,
And
Steve.
it was like whoever. If it's Steve, it was your idea. Brilliant. Jim, if it was your idea, even more
I'm
brilliant.
gonna put great idea Steve and Jim in case I'm wrong on either one of
there
them.
you go.
I'm protecting myself so I don't fucking have.
But Tapte had 4 goals, 2 assists, beast mode, Rodhams. Finished capping off a great week there after winning the championship with a hat trick and an assist. We got Corey Bergard with 1 and 1 and Jeremiah Fortniak. Did I do it right?
Yeah, Fultiniak.
Fultiniak. Fultiniak. With a
Say
goal.
Titty
Titty attack.
Fultiniak? Fultniak?
Fulty.
Fulte. I'll just call him Jeremiah. So congrats to them. On to Cobra Kai versus what is that?
Cosby Concoctions.
Cosby Concoctions. I mean, I gotta put that team name up there.
By the way, Tufts team sneaky good.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Under
think
the
they're
radar.
2-0.
Yeah.
They're just. I mean, the chemistry they have is really good.
Well, I mean, we were missing Hackett and shit, another good guy. I don't remember who, but Taft was saying he's like, you guys are gonna win this, and I don't like that because jinx and shit. But we'll see. See how many games Hackett makes. All right, Ryan, why don't you go through this one?
So this one ended up as a 9-8, another close game that week.
Wow.
Yeah, and again, like right to the end of the game, that one was all the way through.
It's awesome when roller games are close because it's so fast and like just the smallest bounce or just the one bad play and you
They break out.
screw
They
it up.
break out so fast.
It is fun to watch where floor is kind of more controlled. It's definitely wild.
Big game from Husinger too. A guy that predominantly plays a stay-at-home defensive role. He's not afraid to go to the net.
Yeah, got the Hattie.
Big hat trick from him. And then the Crosby's concoction. They lost, but I mean I like that. I still like this team a lot. Phil Baruch, can't say enough good things about him. Probably the hardest shot I would say in
Yeah, he's
roller right
straight
now.
up shooter. From what I've
got
played him maybe a handful of times.
Monster clapper.
Yeah.
And Mike Schott had a good game too. But good. This one was, like I said, it was close, back and forth. I know they don't have the box score from the periods. I want to say that Crosby's where they were down. It was started going a little bit lopsided, and they ended up coming back. But this was an overtime game, was it not? Yes.
Scroll up. Does it say that?
It doesn't say. Well,
sub player scored
no, they don't
overtime
even
goal?
have.
I mean, might have been.
Yes.
There's 4 periods listed. So.
Yeah, so
Yes.
must have been.
So it was an overtime. Sub player got the goal in overtime on a baseball shot. It was a lob pass to the front of the net, and Dempsey, who subbed in, hit it out of midair on the back door. Fantastic hand-eye coordination.
Nice.
Yeah, they pushed that one to overtime. I do recall.
Yeah, Jim, I know you do a great job of with the stats on this day. Like, they're pretty much after the game is done, he pretty much starts putting them in. If you could put the box score, that'd be cool for the show, I think. Because he's right. Like, you get a 9-8 or 12, 10. He's like, all right, how'd that play out?
Jimmy says they scored a power play goal. He said
Power play.
it was a power play goal. He said.
Oh, he didn't look at penalty.
What shitty ref called a penalty in overtime?
Well, it had to be
Just
G or
kidding.
Sachi.
G called
Heard
it.
that happened on a Wednesday championship game too.
Joking, by the way, people.
So yeah, good game. Oh, Rizzo with 3-3. I don't know if he can stop. Anybody ever see him stop? Hockey stop? Throw it out there. I like to dig it. On to last game here. Another.
He says
one goal game.
Biddlecom took an obvious penalty. It was an obvious penalty.
Obvious
Yep,
penalty.
it was
Alright.
a trip. It was a trip right in front of G.
Oh, did Biddlecom say no? Was he bitching about it?
Couldn't
Wonder.
picture. It was
Was that
like,
obvious?
like Jim said. It was he got tangled up in his skates and took him down.
Yep.
Even G said I didn't want to make the call. But
But you have to, right?
Yeah. We got Hydra. Is that what that is?
Hydra.
Mutant Mayhem. Oh, that's a player. Mutant Mayhem player statistics. Is that the team name?
this was the game that I was talking about. So Brody's in that. Brody got hammered early on, and
Like Stu hammered or
he got shelled.
Thursday hammered with
And
shots. Yeah.
then he brought the game, brought their team right back in it to the end. But this was a crazy game. Most of us that were watching it kind of wrote it off.
Yeah.
And it was like, all right, one team came to play here, and then they got down to business. Obviously, everybody on this team had a little bit with the scoring here. Zidell, he really stepped it up in the end to help get them close to a comeback. But yeah, a little bit concerning though from Mutants that they couldn't close this one out. They kind of let the team their opponent creep back and get back in that game.
Corey Olejniczak.
Olejniczak, yeah.
4 goals, 3 assists.
Jimmy says it was 11-2 when they came back. He says.
What?
He says 11-2 when they came back.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That was an 8-goal run.
That's the draft league. Just keep
So they
saying
stepped
it.
back thinking they were going to win the game, and they just won a little bit. That's crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It switches, and I've seen it. I've been a part of it. I've had it against me. I've had
And
it
you know
for
what?
me.
And if Jim were here, he would say that there were some bounces that were just not going Brody's
Yeah.
way in that game. Just stuff that goals you don't normally see in off a
They
toe.
just kept on compounding and just going and going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, it was just, like you said, compounding is the best way to put it. And finally, they were able to stop the bleeding. They took care of business. Obviously, they couldn't get it back, but a moral victory for sure.
Yeah, I mean, all these
Come
teams
back
have
11
player
too.
power.
That's huge.
I mean, when you got Doing over there, like he's very Barushi. If that I don't know if that's accurate, but I feel like they're both shooters, right?
Yeah, this was his first session. He was taken in the first round too.
Oh, really? Who dropped out that he got taken in the first now?
Oh boy.
Who dropped?
I don't know. I'm just fucking around.
No, he won a championship, and
mean,
now
heck
he,
it-
No.
yeah.
Oh, draft status up.
Beep beep beep.
But yeah, look a fantastic game. Would like to start streaming the games on Sundays.
So
I can't be there the whole time.
Speaking of streaming, I was talking to Mike, and I was like doing a cheat sheet last night.
Yeah.
So we're gonna actually do a typed out sheet.
I was gonna say if you guys give me something legible,
We'll do a typed out sheet, put it in laminate. We'll like put it somewhere so the kids don't see it in the back room and then go on there trying to mess around and stuff. But we'll have it. So whoever comes in for the first night, first game, go back there, boom, turn it on, and so it'll be on for all the nights.
Yeah. So, if there's anybody, if you're there the whole day, you want to do that, we can figure out how to do that.
Yeah, between
I
Brody
can't
and I,
stay.
we could definitely do
Yeah. So if you guys even I know Higgins, if he's there, he's there. Jim's there. I don't want to put more on him, but if I had the early game, I have no problem starting it up. I just gotta know how to do it. But I would like to start doing that on Sunday mornings because roller's fun to watch. High scoring, a lot of action, a lot of good goals, a lot of good saves, all that stuff. So that was roller.
I give you the goalies credit in the world because I've watched some of the games and you guys take a freaking pounding. I mean, it's just boom, boom, boom. It's just, it's just.
I just closed my eyes.
Well, I mean, 11-10 game, you're like, oh, the fucking goalies did horrible, but they could have been playing out of their mind. It's just
70 freaking shots, 80 shots. I mean,
in 2-on-1s, like that's a huge deal. Like that ain't on the goalie. If you 5 your goals you let in is a 2-on-1 or breakaways, it's like obviously you guys are trying to stop everything.
Yeah, and plus with the space too, it's there's more dangerous area too. 5-on-5, it's a little more congested out there, so you got the room to be able to set things up from distance too.
Yeah, I was wondering why they didn't do 4-on-4. I know it's a smaller rink, but
Jimmy said that he'll do it if he gets there, has a little bit of time to do it. So we'll get the sheet done and laminated, and then so everybody knows how to do it. Get in there and get it signed in. We'll work on that when Mike gets back from Jamaica.
Mike, come on. Is he there? He's not there.
He's not there yet.
All right, so that's Sunday roller. On to Monday floor. This is playoffs, baby.
Great games on Monday. So Monday we had the first game.
Monday's in 9.
Session number 9.
Oh, hang on, right back. Well, let's right back to roller. We got a 6-pack. That's regular season.
There you go.
Olenicek, Dempsey, Taft, Rizzo, Biddlecom, and Doing. There's your 6-pack. I thought I had you in there. Apparently I didn't.
It's all right. I fly under the radar.
I had to fire off the 6-pack sound effect over here.
Oh, nice.
You flew through it.
Is it a good one?
That's a beer can opening.
I want to. I had to go. It was like, and then you hear it going.
Yeah, no, it's not that long. It's
Come
just
on, damn it!
So Monday we had.
Back to Mondays.
If we have monitor headphones, you'd be able to hear it.
I can't see that thing bottom. Holy shit! Monday we had Hitmen versus Moose Knuckles, and
I'll help you out.
was that 6-5?
Quack Tag versus
9.
Hitmen.
Score, okay.
Hitmen Moose Knuckles.
69.
6-5.
69. That motherfucker.
6-9.
As far as we can all see.
So Hitman really did not control this game. They were Hummel's team just were all over them from the get-go. You had Kittleson had a goal. You had Morano had 2 goals and assist. Dakota had a hattie, but it wasn't enough for all the pressure that Hummel's team.
Whoa,
or
wait.
Moose Knuckles. What we
Go
got
back
going
up real
on there?
quick.
Moose Knuckles. What we got?
Ooh, oh, okay. I was gonna say Russian got shut out. He got an assist.
Yeah, Rustin had an assist. But
I've never seen him play floor. I assume
he's
good. He puts up
he
points.
flies. He's great.
He's one of them fast.
Yep, he's fast as fuck. But Moose Knuckles took it to him. That's Dakota's team and Donnie Rukoff's team. So they had Guerra had 3 goals and 3 assists. He was on fire. So 3 and 3 is
Jake
6.
Shipman with 3 and 3.
And then you had Shipman also with 3 and 3, and then Donnie had 2 goals, and then Preischel had a assist in that game. That was a great game. They were all over him. I seen Sauer a couple times looking like what the frick is going on because they were all over him. They were running and running and running.
That was a backup goalie that played in that game.
Who filled in?
Go back to it, please.
Jonesy was there.
Jones was there, and I don't remember who the backup goalie was, to be honest.
That's tough for playoffs to have.
It is. But we do tier the goalies to make sure they're the same thing, same tier, so they do something. You cannot replace the players, but you can replace the goalies.
So Moose Knuckles is going
Moose
on.
Knuckles going on to the finals against Wolfpack and Quack Attack. Wolfpack had a 4-0 victory.
Shutout for Mike Schott.
Mike Schott had an outstanding game. That was probably one of the best.
All
games.
over the BDL these days.
Probably one of the best games I've seen him play. I mean, he was cutting the angles down. He was coming out.
I don't know if I said it before, but watching him, I guess he played ice, and you can tell he's got all the technique.
Oh yeah,
it's just getting used to the ball, and you know that.
He's improved a lot, and we actually were just talking about changing his tier too because he's improved so much. So he's been changing his tier up for him, but he's definitely playing a lot better.
And with him playing roller too, I think you're going to continue to see him progress.
Yep. He's a great guy too.
We
he
got
really is.
A big show, Jimmy
Schott.
Big Show SHO.
He had a goal. He did.
Show.
He did have a goal.
Shotty with a goal in the playoffs.
Playoffs,
which means he played everybody. Come on.
He did. He was there. He played. He got a goal.
Jimmy plays.
I've seen it. Len Mickel had a goal, and Hummel had a goal and assist, and Polina, he's back and he had a goal, and Lipsky, he had an assist.
So Polina's just as good as Schott then, huh? They both had a goal.
They both had a goal.
Yeah, I mean, you can look at it that way.
I'd say, yeah. So it should be a great championship.
I want to see him race. See who's really the fastest.
You got 2 teams going at it. I put the speed factor a little bit more for Moose Knuckles over Wolfpack, but I'm gonna pick the Wolfpack to win this game.
Okay, yeah, prediction.
I'm gonna pick Wolfpack with Hummel having at least 2 goals with a 6-4 victory.
So who's on Moose Knuckles?
Moose Knuckles.
Rustin.
We have
right.
No, Rustin's not on that team.
That
no,
not the team.
Nope. It's Guerra and Donnie Rukoff's team, co-captains.
Okay. Man, Guerrero always scores. So does Hummel.
So it's gonna be a great game.
It is a tough one. Who's the goalies?
Goalies are gonna be Schott and Chris Jones. No, yes, Chris Jones. Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go with the young guy. I'm gonna go with Yeah, Schott's been playing really well. On Thursdays he filled in, struggled a little bit in the beginning, and then just settled in. So I'm going Wolfpack.
You got Preischel's on there. Joe is sneaky. He finds a spot to score, and Andy.
Caldero?
No, Joe Preischel.
Preischel.
He finds spots to be in front of the net.
Wing.
He passes nice, and he's always sneaky to be in spots where you don't think he's going to be. And Andy runs his ass off, crushes in the corners.
So who you got?
So I'm still going to take the Wolfpack over Moose Knuckles though, because they have the X factor, which is Hummel. So it's
I'm going to go Moose Knuckles.
6-4 Wolfpack. What do you got for a score, Kev?
I'm
going to say 7-5.
7-5. Any open net goals there, you think?
You want to throw a prediction
Maybe,
in?
but
we got to get our guests. Guests are 2-0.
I'm
no
telling
pressure.
Yeah, right. Man, that's a tough one because I do know a lot of players from both teams, and I'm gonna go with Wolfpack. The last time I played in
do I get the lone wolf hat?
I mean,
the last time
sure.
I played in a ball hockey game, I played with Hummel, and he just like seems so casual.
Yep.
Yet he's so dominant.
It seems like guys like him, Buddy Lee. It seems like they're not trying, and they're just like, I'll just put this top shelf.
He's almost like in roller. It's Austin Junik plays like that too. Like
Hummel has very, very deceiving speed.
Yep.
It's like all of a sudden he fucking hits like XY2 and boom, he goes. It's like he's got crazy speed.
And he plays center, and he's very disciplined at that. You know, he doesn't really, overstep. You know, he knows he's got to get back.
He's got
Even
crazy
if he
speed.
does, he can get back because he's fucking fast. Goddamn young skinny guys. So overwhelmingly Wolfpack there, but we got Kevin go for Moose Knuckle. So we'll see.
You had stars of the week for
No.
one day. You got on there, yeah, you did.
No, I don't do playoffs. No six pack for the playoffs.
No, stars of the week.
Those are just considerations.
Oh, okay.
Those are the guys I
You're not
consider
considered
for
this
the
week.
stars of the week. You don't gotta say it. They might make it.
They might
make
it,
not.
but not.
They just kind of go through the games and see. Now I will weigh playoffs a lot heavier than a week 2 game.
Sure.
So if you
Good
play
luck to
well,
both-
if you
good luck
play
to
well
both
in the
teams.
playoffs, you get a star of the week. What do you get for it? Your name gets set.
The draft.
Mum was backup goalie in that game, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yep, that's right.
He filled in for Mijak. Mijak had.
And then the draft will follow Monday right afterwards. Do we have a picture of the draft board? By chance, no?
A draft preview? Do you know it at all? Say you did.
I do.
Send it to him. I do my homework. What the fuck you do all week?
Not my.
I work
homework.
nights.
All right, we're
so
gonna
it's
skip
easier.
On to Tuesdays.
Tuesdays, another playoff.
Couple upsets on Tuesday.
Is this 10?
Like you want to say upsets, right?
They were
the number 1 and 2 seeds go down.
Number 1 and 2 seeds are out. Out.
Wow.
Both of them gone. The fastest team in the league. We'll go to the first game first. We're gonna go with
Are
Kramer.
you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I want to do the first game first. Kramer Forestry and Kaz. Kaz, in first place the whole season, the whole
Does this
time.
say
that-
the records on here? It doesn't.
we can go back to it. I
Well,
think.
no, I'm just not saying go back. I wonder if it said it here.
But Kaz has been in first the whole season.
Okay.
They had Florette and net, solid as fuck, and they were solid. And Kaz runs and they grind, and it was a great game. Kramer Forestry came out and they decided they were going to grind and they were going to run, and they ran. They got on Kaz pretty early. I think they had a 2-0 lead, I believe, and then it went to 2-1. But Kramer Forestry came to play and they were running, and Faco was in net and he made some great saves. And you had Kramer Forestry, you had Scirocco, he had 3 assists and he was running all over the place. Bill Conley, he had a goal. DeFonso had an assist. Kramer, he had an assist. Gordon had a nice clapper from the point. He had a goal. And then Puffer had 2 nice goals also too. And Kevin Vanderwalker even had a goal.
KB.
So that was a great game by Kramer to come back and beat the first place team. And it was a 5-4 victory for them.
Did you say who was in goal?
For Kramer Forestry, they had Faco. He actually replaced Berlinski 5 weeks ago. He snapped his calf and he's out. He's coming back though for next session. He could come back and play this session. This last week, but he's like, I'm like there, not there.
Right.
So he feels that he wants to do the right thing by letting the goalie that's played the last
Faco.
5 weeks let him continue in the championship.
I like that.
So-
Faco's my goalie on Wednesdays, and the last couple weeks he's been playing really good.
So Faco will be playing in the championship
Wednesdays, a lot
game.
of shots. Jesus. Well, congrats to
Greg-
Kramer Forestry there,
Kramer's Forestry.
taking out the number 1 seed.
Yepper. So they knocked on the first seed. And they will be moving on to the 8 o'clock game for the championship.
Kevin, I could have got that for you.
And,
You do it now.
You're hosting.
and then the second upset of the night, which is probably the fastest team in the league, was Cock Blocks.
Cox.
Cox Block. They played against Alcoholica. And it was a very, very good game.
Look at Hellerman there.
Jimmy Edgar.
Damn.
Love him.
Yep. Hellerman was flying all over the place. He had 3 goals and 2 assists. Harkey had an assist. Edgar had a goal and assist. Sardo had a goal. Kobe had a goal.
Disco Stew and Net.
Stu is in net. They started off. They had a 2 or 3-0 lead on us in the first period,
Another comeback.
and we settled down. We came back in the second period against them, and then the third period we ran them, and we were grinding the hell out of them in the third period.
Oh yeah, you got the box scores.
Yep. So it's 3-1 right there, like I said, and then it was 4-3, and then we just grind the shit out of them in the third period. We ran, and they even said that they had nothing left in the tank, and I looked over at Kobe, and I said, "Okay, let's go, we're running," and we ran, and it was a great game, and that was a good game. Even the score was 6-4. It was closer than that, and you have on that side over there, you had Pinner, you had Tornabine, and you have
Pelkey scored.
Pelkey did score. Yes, he did.
That's what it says.
He did score.
Couple
Pinner
assists with
had
Brian
2 goals. Foster's always grinding in 2 in the corner, and
Tony Pavada asterisk with an assist.
yep,
Why's he got the asterisk?
he was traded because that trade there was Puffer for Tony Pavada in the beginning of the season. So you just see that there. And Tony had an assist in the game, and Ben Shuttle had an assist also. But it was a great game. They were tough the whole year. I mean, they having those 3 guys, Tony Pavada, Pinner, and Tornabine, 3 out of their 4 guys, because that on Tuesdays again is 4-on-4. Having those 3 guys out there and being as fast as they are, it was tough to play against them. But they're moving on.
Congrats to Alcoholica. Anything you want to say about this game, Paul?
Yeah, so so Stu and I
This will affect our predictions.
Yeah,
I think maybe
a little bit.
not.
I don't think it will. So Stu and I got there early. We thought the game was at 7:00, and it was actually 8:30. So we started drinking. Go figure. And we both looked at each other like, we can't tell these guys that we're going to Jamaica next week for the playoffs. So we decided that we'll tell them afterwards, because we tell them beforehand and be like, what the freak? Why are we playing? We're not gonna. Why kill the morale? So we didn't say anything. So the game ended. We're out back, and we went the good news and the bad news. We're like, well, the good news, we won the semifinals. Bad news, we're not going to be here. So Stu's not going to be there next week, and neither am I. A runner can't be replaced, so I'm out. But Penders will be filling in, and hopefully he can seal a victory with an asterisk.
With an asterisk. Well, only if they win. Only if you guys win.
I said
the
that.
other
Hopefully he
team,
can seal it. With
you
an
know, could
asterisk.
say that. But same tier.
It is the same tier.
So,
They are same tier.
That is the key.
Yes. But we're down a guy, and playing
Yeah.
4-on-4 with 7 guys instead of 8 is huge.
Right.
So that makes a big difference.
So prediction wise,
I'm taking my boys.
I know you're doing that.
I'm
yeah.
taking my boys. I'm gonna call this game 7-5 Alcoholica.
I'm gonna go. I mean, after seeing Kobe last Thursday go nuts in the championship, I'm on Team Kobe and Alcoholica. So I'm going with them. Kevin, what do you got?
Looking.
Oh, he's got to analyze.
Yeah. I'm going to go Alcoholica.
If Hellerman has another good game there.
7-6.
7-6. Alcoholica?
Yeah.
Ryan, what do you think? I don't know if you know a lot of these guys or any of them at all. Couple? maybe?
Yeah, I know a couple of them. What did you go end up going?
We're all going Alcoholica here.
Alcoholic. Okay.
Okay, your guess records depending on this. No pressure.
I gotta do 2 of these now.
Well, you're here with 2 champions. All right, that's the way it works out.
It worked out that way. Yeah, I'll stick with it. I'll go.
All right, I like it. So
I don't know if I like this now, because now you're like putting some fuel to these guys for Kramer Forestry. That's like 4 picks.
I mean, you know, this is like when you watch, you know, NFL and like all of them have the same, you know, and there's that one guy that maybe.
All right, for my boys from Kramer Forestry, we're changing it all back. We're all voting for you guys. How's that sound? We're gonna change it all back. But I wish I'd be there to play against Kramer Forestry. A lot of good guys in that team, and whoever wins this game deserves it, because both teams are gonna grind it out.
I will try to get Steve's picks so he can do it for real instead of me just picking for him. because that seems to work out for him anyways. Though I think I've done it twice, and he's 2-0. So
And the draft
go
piles
real,
this
can
night,
you go
too.
real quick on the Tuesday? Go to the results and look at the goal differential for the two teams in the championship, please. Because it is. I don't like to predict scores, but I think it'll be a high scoring game.
How high you thinking? You think double digits or no? You're talking like
I'll go 9-8.
9-8, really?
I don't like the predictions, but I'm going 9-8.
Minus 13 and minus 39.
Yeah, so who had the minus 13?
Alcoholica.
All right, pick them. No offense, Kramer. Forestry there. As a former member. Should be a good game though.
And Kramer Forestry, if you look at they had only 3 wins for the whole year.
Well, how many did you have?
5.
5.
Yeah, so it's not that much better. It's only 2.
But again, having
They only
But the
had
5 and 8 team,
This
the 3
happened
and 10
first-
team are in the championship.
Session 1
Right.
roller. I think the last 2 teams got to the championship.
So I'll even go a step further, in specifically on Sundays. And this was true just a couple of sessions ago. I can't remember off the top of my head, but more last place regular season teams have won the championship than first place teams.
no kidding.
I
There
would
was
doubt it.
there was a long span where there was only one first place team that won a championship. So yeah, it's playoffs.
Yep.
Brings out different players out.
You look at
for sure.
you look at the goals against too for all the teams. I mean, you look at Kaz, what they have to say 60, Kev?
Yeah, 60 and then
60 to
65.
101 for Kramer Forestry.
Yeah. It's,
So
again, like this is just like analytics. It all goes out the window when it's a 1-game playoff.
one and
you know?
done, right? Right.
I love numbers. I love the analytics, like shit like that. But when it comes to playoffs, it doesn't matter.
And then Tuesday's draft follows also too after the championship. A lot of new guys coming into Tuesday. So there's like 3 or 4 new guys coming in to try out the 4-on-4
You
format.
guys 4 or full for 4-on-4?
Yes.
Is it just 4-on-4 because not enough interest on Tuesdays?
No, I just think we stayed at 4-on-4 because we got 9-man rosters.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably could go to 5-on-5, but I just think just to break it up a little bit to have 4-on-4. I mean, it's been that way for a while now, and
People seem to like it.
yeah,
Just being around the rink too. I know, like it's always been a part of the chatter. There's always been a group of people that are like, we should go to 4-on-4. We should try 4-on-4.
Yeah.
So it's cool to see a league actually do it. And
Yeah,
they're successful,
it
too.
honestly it has been. Like people have always said it, and I'm like, I did do it. I filled in for a while.
Mhm.
It was okay. I don't know. It
Right.
just seemed weird.
you see now what's happening now is that you're getting a lot of cheating up 3-on-2s happening, but you get burnt too if you don't come down. You don't get back quick enough. Now you're giving up the 2-on-1s.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I think when roller started in the draft league, the one thing I did notice that first session is just how many 2-on-1s. Like it just seemed like every play was a 2-on-1, and then once people realized like, okay, yeah, we can score 15 goals, but this other team's scoring 14. We got to play some defense, and it kind of balanced out. And I feel like while there are still a lot of them, it's not as many as it was. Because I remember like Biddlecom would always be in a 2-on-1, just whoever he's with, him and Waring, just 2-on-1, 2-on-1. And then if they miss the net, it goes back the other way. Like it's a whole thing. But I think now it's getting to the point where it is a lot more defensive and a little bit more strategy in roller, which is nice. So I feel like maybe that's a thing. I don't know how Mondays nights is. I don't know if you play Monday nights.
I've been a part of that league for a long time in the past, and yeah, I mean I think like just the NHL and the way that how long it's been 3-on-3,
Yeah.
it's kind of gotten guys' mindsets to it's all about time of possession, being in possession of the ball.
Yep.
So I think guys have gotten a little bit more conservative over the years now when they play in 3-on-3. But
Yeah.
when you want to go back to just playing wide open hockey, the games get out of hand. Like
That's
the scores
been
do.
my
I'd say the
problem. I'm
scores
not
do.
used to I don't have the patience. I was just I'm gonna go. But watching all these young guys like, all right, I'll try and hold the ball a little longer, and then I lose it. So the NHL one, when they first started the 3-on-3, it was like, all right, this is exciting. Now it's just like, I don't know, your team can have it for 5 or like 50 seconds, a minute and a half, and they've done nothing.
dump it back to the goal.
You know, they get over, nope, don't like it. Yep, let's go back. I'm like, it kind of ruins it.
Luckily, Sundays and Saturdays hasn't turned into that bad.
No, not at all. No, because it's always going to be, you know, unless it's a playoff game late, maybe. But yeah, it's always going to be exciting. So there is Tuesdays. Let's move on to Wednesdays. Good luck, Alcoholica and Kramer Forestry. Wednesdays, we're in week 6. So everybody should be paid up.
Oh, hold on.
I didn't
Wednesday,
do.
14?
Oh, yeah, I did. All right, so yeah, okay. So remind me, we'll do 6-pack for Wednesdays. All right, game number 1 here. What do we got? Sorry, Kevin.
I pulled the standings first.
Nobody's undefeated no more, huh, Kev?
Yeah.
Somebody lost there.
Mm,
Last week we had a team that was undefeated. Now we got
Not no more.
no more.
So it looks like Whitey
Whitey, a guy who's always up there.
and Hot and Ready and we beat Lightning, so I don't know if they were the undefeated one or not. But
No, I don't think they were.
well, no, if we beat them, they were 4-0-1.
Oh, maybe then, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I'm stupid.
Stop being so stupid.
My team's in last place. Woohoo! We have fun though. So. I don't know.
That's why we play.
Yeah, that's right. Buffalo Puffins versus Fuzzy Beanbags. I was a part of this one. DeMonico really played well. They don't, you know, when you're playing a white knight team, they don't allow a lot of, you know, great scoring opportunities. They're just get the ball out, run,
Dump.
dump and chase, and they got them fast as fuck boys there. Costin, he had who the hell was it? Fucking David Held, man. Oh my god, I think he picked the corner 4 times. Just like not even trying. Just that muscle memory. That shit that I never had.
Have yourself a game.
I know, like great goals. And then defense, you know, with Whitey back there, and there's Klein. It Klein back there. Just fast. It's fast team. That's what Whitey does, and he gets his goalie. And they took it to us. So, I think we were missing somebody. I don't fucking remember. I will say, this is not a shot at the refs or G or anything, but and Tony denied this. But
was DJ there?
Yeah, he was there.
He was there. Okay.
But very late, it would have meant nothing to the game. But Daly was coming up. I'm going to the net, and that guy's fast as fuck too. Just rifles a pass, goes off my stick, goes into the net. So it hit my stick and kind of like just died, but it kept rolling. I swear to God, it was over the line. G was off to the side. He called it no goal, but I think the post was in his way. That was a goddamn goal, Tony, and you know it. Or you don't know it. He says that wasn't a goal. I don't know how he saw it because his glove was in the way. But yeah, he had his reflexes to get back on that I was like shit. But I know that one. But I didn't get it. That's cool.
I wasn't there. I started with the goalie.
Oh, come on now. There's no way he could have even seen it. But it was a great pass from Daly. Steve had a goal. Daly and Alex Hummel. Really good guys to play with. It's fun. But yeah, the Whitey's team took it to us. It was close-ish, but not really. That's all I got on that.
Who's your goalie?
Our goalie is Faco.
Okay.
Who the last 2 weeks really been playing good. He get peppered too, so we gotta do something about that.
He won on Tuesday. Great victory.
Mm-hmm.
Then comes in Wednesday and says, not so much.
No, he played well.
Did he?
Well, that's why it was good to see that he played well on Tuesday.
Yeah. Have you guys mic'd up any goalies on Wednesdays yet?
I don't think we've done any of that.
No.
We didn't even do live stream.
Oh.
There's nobody there.
I do it once in a while. If I'm the 6:30 game, I'll fire it up.
It's tough because unless someone's there all night, because someone's gonna shut it off.
I can shut it off remotely,
You can
but
do it remotely.
I forgot. The one time I fired it up and I left it go.
Yeah, sometimes I'll be at work 3 in the morning. I'll look, it's still going. All you see is just the dim rink.
See his mouse run across the floor.
Hopefully just a mouse. Ebenezer Alhausen Lightning. Kevin, take it away.
Knocked off the undefeated Lightning.
Whoa,
What's the
snap.
score of that game?
That was a
You need a beer or
3-2
anything?
Wow.
shootout victory.
I'll
Wow.
do one more. One more. Thank you.
Oh no, wait. No, because their loss would go in the overtime loss column, not the loss column.
Right.
So they weren't the undefeated team.
Okay.
Oh, you need anything?
I'm good, buddy. Thanks.
So yeah. Anyhow, so we didn't knock off the undefeated Lightning. We just
Thank you.
beat the Lightning. But yeah, this was a great game. It really was. We had White Knight fill in for Myers, who's still recovering from a car accident.
What happened there?
He got whiplash.
Oh,
Yeah. So he said he should be back next week. He's feeling a lot better. But yeah, so Whitey filled in, made Carl move up to play forward, and
Made them.
what's it called? Yeah, it was just we all tried, we all worked. That was the theme of the night. And nothing. I can't say enough about how Mixon played. Mixon had a fantastic fucking game. You can see 943 save percentage.
Man, I wish they'd crack shots and roller. It'd be nice.
But yeah,
It'd be
I mean,
nice.
it was 2-0 going into the third. You can see here, and then they called the penalty that I don't think should have been a penalty, but they called it. Led to a power play goal, and then that kind of, lit them up a little bit. They got another one a few minutes later, tied it up, and then went into overtime. And Ethan stopped everything he saw in the shootout. We had
Chuck says that Hot and Ready gave Lightning a regulation loss.
okay. Yeah, I was mistaken when I first said that. So because I thought about it and I go, well, wait, we wanted to know, we wanted a shootout. So they
Yep.
So did you were you involved in the shootout?
I would have been the fourth shooter, personally, but
What was your move? What's your go-to move?
I try not to make a move anymore because I'm not a stick
You're not a
handler.
move guy.
I try to get the goalie. I see what the goalie's doing, and I just try to take my little wrist shot from fucking far
Low
out.
and hard, off to the side.
It depends who the goalie is. If I'm going high or low, half the time I shoot him right in the chest.
Here, here.
Those are my favorite.
But I'm not a move guy.
So
If I
you being a goalie in a shootout, what do you do first when you're looking at him when he's coming down? What are you looking at? He's coming down fast,
That's
slow.
the
Funny you said that. We were actually kind of just talking about this on Sunday too. So unless somebody's got like an absolute signature move, well, I'll just throw Biddlecom out there because he's got that backhand.
Yeah.
I really, for me, like I don't try to play like, try to give them anything or, I just kind of play the way that they come in. I want.
Then they make the first move.
I want them to make the first
Right.
move on it. So I usually play pretty aggressive on it and try to make them. Because even if you play too aggressive as a goalie, sometimes just to get around, to get into open space, they can fumble it up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't count on that to happen. I try not to let that be the way that you get a shootout.
It would be
go
nice.
your way, but yeah, just play that. A lot of it's like playing poker. You just play the odds and
Mm-hmm.
try to make them play me
Yeah.
Right.
instead of the other way around.
I always go into it with like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and I don't really pay attention to the goalie much. I'm watching all these really good players. Like, you see that they're watching with like I always had I'd do a backhand, and I would never like Biddlecom. I would never lift it. I was always kind of quick enough where I could just I'd have that much of a gap between his foot and the post, and I just as I got older and slower, and my reaction time is like that. They're making those saves. I'm like, oh my god. So that lifting it like that Biddlecom does, like, oh, if I could do that. Then I got into a phase where I'm like, I'm gonna try and shoot it, and I sucked at that. So now I go in and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Paulie's got that chop.
I put him to sleep. I get a long enough reach where I go in, but I'll make you guys make the first move, and then I just bring it back over. I mean, I got a long enough reach where I can, most of the time, bring it back over. They're not being there, or if they try to poach, I get out of there. I got a long enough reach too. So
those are the toughest, where you gotta, like, for a goalie, where you gotta kind of stick with it. You know, nothing beats like the perfect shot.
Right.
You know, a guy can just like absolutely like surgically pick a spot. But
Yeah.
I feel the goalies that win in shootouts are the ones that wait to make
Yeah.
let the guy make the move. Because once you have the guy making the move and he's like, oh shit, I have nowhere else to go, it's too late then. But and then if you're a shooter, I want the goalie to make the first move. I want you guys to come out. I want you to make your move to the side or whatever you're gonna go.
So
So
looks
anyways,
like
we played against Turner. He also had a great game. I mean,
Yeah.
over 900 save percentage. I can't fault him for that either. So it was a close game. It's a good game. Everybody fought. Everything was clean for the most part. You know, maybe a couple missed calls on both sides, but whatever. It is what it is.
You get whacked in the head.
I got a ball in the head.
I got hit in the head.
Yeah,
I got a gas
Doug,
on my head.
Doug Pollinger went to
Hello.
clear the ball out of his zone and got me right in the
No
cheek.
call.
So whatever. But yeah, overtime or the shootout, Schmitz and Carl both scored in the shootout. And Ethan stopped everything he saw. So
all right. Next game, what do we got?
hot and ready.
8:30, hot and ready versus Comes with the Mortgage.
Whoa.
What?
Perfect time.
Oh.
Well, perfect time to tease it. Stay tuned for the jersey reveal
Jersey reveal.
for Comes with the Mortgage. You're gonna want to see this. Stay tuned.
Sponsored by.
All right, looks like the sub had his day, or is that just one guy? Right?
Oh
Or is
Jesus
that two
Christ!
guys?
I don't know who
Could
filled
be
in.
two guys
but-
for all we know. But yeah, good job, sub.
So who were they missing that wasn't there?
Oh, Penders wasn't there.
Okay.
Tom Penders was. He had a couple goals.
Yeah, right. Look at that. I don't know.
Is
who
that
they had
relation
fill
to
in.
his brother?
Pretty sure.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Did you not know that?
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it is.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
Is Tom fast as fuck too?
No.
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 He's fast as truck.
There you go. Some trucks are fast.
Some. But yeah, I wasn't around for this game, so I can't speak to it too much.
Well, Comes. Who won the game? Who won the game? I didn't see it.
hot and ready.
Chuck says that
7-3.
Hums whooped up on our asses. He says.
Comes with the Mortgage one, right? It whooped on
Oh,
asses.
so they must have had Alex Hummel filled in,
He said.
Oh, okay.
or Matt. Oh, Matt Hummel. That's
Mhm.
right. He filled in for Penders.
There you go.
Okay.
I remember seeing him at the rink, and somebody's like, "Why is Hummel here?" I'm like, "Maybe he's filling in for somebody. I don't know."
Capella, 3 goals against. I think he had a over 90% percentage, right? What was he got?
927.
927. There you go. See, I know what I'm talking about. Do my research.
I don't know who filled in for Chuck. He had a 696 save percentage.
No, he doesn't want to be named.
He who shall not be named. That's like
Yeah.
Berta-esque.
So was this what was the game with the penalty? The previous game?
That was our. You're talking about the penalty that
The
we're
penalty. Yeah.
the one of that we were all speaking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our game. Let's see if it's on
do you know what happened on that?
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of shouting.
yeah.
Was it just
so
a referee player discrepancy? They just didn't agree?
yeah, we
couldn't
got
see eye to eye?
this right here.
Oh yeah. Was that 29?
29 penalty
29
minutes.
penalty minutes.
Oh, what happened there?
There was a.
Oh, I heard about this. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot what the call was, a trip or a hold or something.
32 penalty minutes in whole on that team there.
Could have been. I don't remember the exact penalty, like the play that the penalty was called, but if I want to remember it correctly, it was the right call.
Okay.
But he was pretty pissed that it shouldn't have been called. He didn't think it was the right call. So he got into it with the refs. You know what happens, guys.
Mhm.
Oh, that's bullshit. You know, blah, 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 whatever. But he kind of carried it on. And then when Mike Schott said, "Hey, you got to go to the bench. You got a penalty." He's like, "What? What the fuck?" And he tried to whack the ball out of his hand at the face-off dot. So
With his
hand.
with his hand.
Okay.
So he just went to
a
whack
little,
hand to
you know, I'm
hand
not
combat.
He slashed the ball out of his hand.
tried to knock the ball out of his hand.
He's giving him a high five
Yeah, right.
on the side. Down low.
And then of course Mike's shot was just like, nope.
Yeah,
the older,
as
the,
he
the older
kinda
shot.
should, I
not
guess,
the,
yeah.
Younger one, but yeah, he's like, nope, you're done. Get out of here. That's contact with the ref.
All right. Well,
28.
kids.
So was there suspension?
From what I hear,
One
there's
game, two
going
game?
to be. I don't know for sure, 100% what the.
Still
what
up
the
in the air,
ruling is.
possibly. I would.
I guess they're leaving it up to the refs and.
29 penalty misses, like Rob Close numbers.
Yeah,
That's a
and
name
it's
I haven't heard
like
in
what
a
is
long
that?
time.
2 10s. Like how do you get 29?
He had 6. They ended up getting a double minor, and then he had a 10 in a game.
One game, Steve says.
One game.
Yeah.
Steve, aren't you on vacation? Why are you watching this shit?
Steve, what are you drinking?
You in the hot
What's
tub?
what is your drink? Are you in the hot tub or are you drinking? Do we need to call you in live?
Is Denise asleep?
You find any hot Jamaican women? This is your first vacation. Oh, you had
No,
your, you had your
she's on
honeymoon.
her honeymoon.
Honeymoon. So you your first vacation after being married.
Well, kids, let's be nice to the refs. We can disagree.
He's in bed. He said.
Oh, he said Mixon filled in and
what
let it
time?
know.
Fucking
Let him
9:20?
7 goals.
20 are on vacation. Why are you in bed? It's like,
So Mixon played fantastic for us, and then he blitzed in 7 goals for Chuck.
Jimmy says he gave him
Oh.
one game, and he
Well-
says we need to stop touching officials. It needs to stop ASAP.
now we're touching them. Yeah, don't touch it. Don't touch them.
Well, he's right. I mean, don't.
But
Yeah, there's
I
been too
do
much-
like that
there's
we
been
are
too
getting more
much
strict.
contact.
We're throwing out the
You
suspensions.
got up at 3:00, so I agree. I agree, Steve. But I still it takes 5 hour energy. I'm up tomorrow. You ain't sleeping tomorrow night, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know. Leave the refs alone. Disagree with them. I don't know. I'm guilty of doing dumb shit too, so whatever. I'll take my own advice.
We've all done dumb shit.
Yeah, it's heat of the moment. But the key is, I don't know. I would like to see stuff like, listen, if you go apologize man to man, like just whatever, we disagreed. Sorry, I don't know if that's something like you can waive the suspension or reduce it or whatever, or it is what it is. But in these leagues, we do see the competitiveness is still there, as I keep saying, and you will see people go at it. And I've seen people go at it and are like, holy shit, they're going to outside fight. And then after the game, you look, they're over there talking it out. And it's just cooler heads will prevail. So do that.
Hey, Doritos Club.
Spurberry Chimpos versus what is that? Degenerate Gamblers.
Gamblers.
8-4. Spurberry Chimps.
Yeah, it looks like they got off to an early lead and
Chimpos.
kind of held on to it.
Yeah, 5. Is that 5 there? No,
5-0, and
Five,
then
what is
the rest of the way out, Degenerate Gamblers actually won. They went 4-3,
it?
second and
They
third.
thought
that
we're
first
gonna make
period.
a comeback. That classic draft league. No. So they had another sub here. 4 goals, 2 assists. Subs are tearing it up. Stars of the weeks. Fucking, I'll put the subs.
It's up in the bottom.
What the hell? 4 goals, 2 assists for Moss.
Moss coming to Tuesday nights.
Oh yeah.
Uh
He's good friends with Sirocco. Sirocco's playing on Tuesday?
huh. Uh huh.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's.
Or is he on Monday?
He's on Mondays.
Monday. Yeah, him and Sirocco are friends. So
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know if
He's, I
that was-
don't know
maybe
if
that's
he's
why.
playing on Tuesday night this session or not. I don't know if he's back or not.
Franzi, my Thursday goalie, had a rough game. And 4 pull up top. Played very well. 8-9-2. That's worthy of a 6-pack, maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I put him in there. Mark Cruz Jackson with a couple goals and assists. Mike Guerrera, usual 2 goals and an assist. Guerrera's another one. He's just a beast. Wish I could be like those guys. Don't care enough. Trying to chase Tep around, Russin. It's like, what the hell? Anywho, Degenerate Gamblers lost. Sorry.
And
Spurberry Chimpos won. Was that the last game for Wednesdays?
that is the last game for Wednesday.
All right. Do we want to take a look? Let's take a look at the stat leaders want to start trying to do that during the regular season. It's tough when 3 teams are in playoffs and 2 aren't. I forget to like do all that shit.
Right.
That's where you got to come.
Yep. We'll get
Our
it.
producer over there.
Championships will be done pretty soon.
Let's see who's kicking ass here. I'm gonna guess. Say
Wow, Moss up in there in first place, huh?
in 6
Commanding
games.
Gonna kill his.
20, that's roller stats right there.
Yeah, that's gross.
He's gonna be taking himself in the first round this next season.
Uh-oh. What round did he take himself in?
I haven't been doing shit on Wednesdays.
Okay. All right. Well, we got Moss, Dennis Smith, Guerrera, RJC, Don Kiliansky
Kiliansky with the A's.
Okay.
Dishing out the apples.
Oh, 11 assists. Nice. Nino. Oh, subs are up there. Look at that for Spurberry. That's good to see. How's RJ on there twice? Oh, that's RJ Cintron.
Hot and ready subs.
RJG and RJC. Other subs.
So Moss's subs are always for his first rounder because Robert
Right.
he's been missing a couple games.
Oh,
So he's always
Hey,
getting a first round
I get the
talent.
subs off this list somehow. Well, whatever. Let's check out the goalies.
Backup goaltender.
rushing it.
Junik.
He's a
As
backup.
always.
He's a fill-in. So their regular
is?
goalie's Turner.
I like looking
So-
at the save percentage. That's
In terms of starters, Tony's leading the league.
okay. Capella and Turner.
Yeah.
You other guys got some work to do.
But
It's nice to see all these stats for goalies, isn't it? Wouldn't you
that's
like
for
to see your
goals
stats
against. But let's
for
look at
goalies, or
save
would you
percentage
not?
just out of curiosity.
It'd be nice to know what, like, I always look at the save percentage. Like,
So
goal against is
Capella-
tough with these leagues.
And
know?
Tony.
Yeah,
Save
Look
percentage.
at Forples.
I like the eye test.
He's up there third
The eye
place
test is
An eye
good,
test
too.
kinda
out of starters.
But when you're drafting, you don't know guys. It's nice to look at. I don't know. You got stats for all the runners. I'm just saying, all the skaters. I mean,
So for goalies for like the eye test, nobody took a bigger jump than Scott Bullock on Sundays.
okay, yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you guys talked about it last week, but one of the most
He had 1 goal against, I think.
ridiculous,
Yeah.
not only just playoff championship performances, but playoff performances I've ever seen in the world.
Oh.
And then puts himself right up into the 3rd round. So
I mean,
that was
yeah.
I think like a 3-round skip for him
Nice.
after that one. So
Well, that's good for him and bad for him because now he's getting drafted higher. And he has, goalies who get drafted higher, they're kind of like, you got to get your scores.
Well, it's good to see that stats obviously play a role in you guys for drafting.
yeah, and like I
Right.
said, the eye test.
On,
like,
on,
yeah.
But he's
Roller.
back where he's supposed to be. He
Yeah.
was missing games. It kind of dropped him down a little bit because I don't know if it's true in floor hockey, but in roller, if guys are missing a lot of time, they start to drop down
in Florida, it's completely different. Kevin and I are always in the top 15 in scoring. We're always going late in drafts. So
I finished. We talked about it a couple weeks ago
Uh-huh.
on Thursdays. I finished second in the league in goals for or in goals scored.
Right.
underappreciated.
it's
and I
a,
was
Value
a-
pick.
and I was an
You
8th
guys
round
should
pick.
be loving getting drafted later. You play
I don't
with better
care.
people.
don't matter.
I just want to play in a good team. That's
I,
all I,
I
care
want a
about.
team to pass it over to. We had Denny and we lost.
Gotta keep bringing that up.
I
don't
do.
you?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
just wish we could get advertising dollars for, Lax and
The new arrivals.
Ritz Carlton and GM.
Well, we can start our own advertising dollars. If anybody wants to advertise, let us know. And we'll do it here on the Snipe Show.
so we tag Hertz and tell them that they owe us money for us showing this ad on the screen.
All right, so there's Wednesday. Let's go to Thursdays. Let's cap this off.
Oh, you want to do the 6-pack for Wednesday?
Oh, yeah. Good call. See? Good job. Who I got up there? I got Mike Hell with 4 goals and assists. Mixon got the win. 0.93, 943 save percentage. Turner up there. We got goalies on this. Turner, Capella,
Nice.
Forpaul, and Moss with 4 goals, 2 assists. So good job to you guys. I don't have to do that because Kevin's doing it already.
Yep.
There's your 6-pack. On to Thursdays.
Session what? 17.
17. So the next closest is Wednesday with 14. Roller's starting to get the double digits, ain't it? 12 on Sunday,
Yeah.
8 on Saturday. I think 8 Saturdays that's 10 week.
Is there anybody from Thursdays who's been every session from the beginning?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of tools
I
guys,
believe
right?
us 3. Have you been there beginning? Oh fuck
No.
Me and you.
yeah, us, the tools guys, Simonson,
That's awesome.
Shot.
Yep.
No, there's a
probably-
bunch. I was actually going down memory lane. I was looking at session 1. Let's do that real quick. Go to session 1 because I was fucking with G. Because I'm like, G, did you know that in your first BDL game ever, you scored a goal? So you were on pace for so many goals. And then he just stopped scoring goals. Yeah, so this was the first session.
Yeah, go to session 1. Yeah, pull up the top teams.
This is what started 2016, 2017.
Tools won.
October
one and two.
20th is when this all started.
There's the tools.
Yeah, so the tools were a grandfathered in team.
Asterisk.
They hate that, but yeah.
Go to your
Hashtag fuck the
scoring.
Tools.
Pull some of these names for the scoring leaders. Watch this.
Paul, and I
Watch
will
this.
say this.
Guys
this
are out.
is the only
Watch this.
time I was ever good, right? I missed one fucking game that
See those two guys up there? See
I
those two
missed
guys?
one game. That game, this motherfucker put up like 9 points. I was like, I could have had that.
The
Instead, I
one
had to
time
go
that
to
I'm ahead of
Sabres game.
Burwell. I'm ahead of him.
Yeah, that's this is including playoff stats though.
Mm-hmm.
I think it finished. You were first. I want to say McDaniel's might have been
Benny was
second,
right there. Benny's there.
and then me and Dave might have been tied for third or something like that. But yeah, that one game I missed.
Nick
you know?
Pavada, he used to play on Thursdays. I don't know where he's at anymore.
Yeah.
Hellerman used to play on Thursdays.
Yeah, this is the one that started. March still plays.
Mikey's there. Eric Kites, need to get him back in here.
Rack. Who else we got?
Michael Licky, where's he at?
Eric Sands, he's still playing. Davis, G. So yeah, there's a ton of guys that started this, and really Jay Barron made it.
Go back
what
down
it
to G.
is.
Go back down to his stats.
Oh, he
G,
was
where's
up
the stats at? Keep going.
What did he have? He was a
Right there. Yeah,
What?
8
What?
goals, 7 assists.
what?
G.
No, a
Look at
point
that.
per game
Banner
player.
season.
Look at that, G. You can
Wow.
score, buddy.
0.5 goals per game. G. Where'd that go?
Mike Vlochik, he's there.
That's kind of like my stats. Where'd that go? But yeah, there's a bunch of guys. So yeah, and I was messing around, going back at some of the older sessions, just kind of see. And I don't know, it's so weird. It doesn't seem like it was that long ago.
I know, right?
All right, on to our regular Thursday, week 1.
Week 1.
New teams. Don't know who's on whose team.
I didn't
know
I
who's
did
on
not
my
do a
team
teaser
yet.
report this week because it's too hard to see who.
Yeah, you gotta give it a
You
couple.
gotta
weeks.
give it a little bit to see who's gelling here.
Week ones are fun.
They are because
I like week
you're
ones.
yeah, you're like you're watching like, all right, well this,
Can
this
you imagine
team
if
looks like they're gonna-
Caesar said, it's week 1 of the NFL. We're not going to put spreads out there.
Oh damn, I got roasted. That is true, but it's not a brand new team
That was from last year.
entirely.
Right.
So you got to cut them some slack. But yeah, you're right. The first couple weeks is nice because you get to see, they're surprised you. You're like, man, I thought that team was going to destroy people, and they're struggling. Is the chemistry there? Like you could put really good guys together, but if they're not clicking, so we got Wolfpack
They were clicking. They were-
versus Fembots, and I did have some. There's like 3 minutes of video I took of some goals from this. There's some nice goals, but I didn't do anything with it, so you get it. Quarko goal and assist. So I do know in this one, you can see from the box score that Wolfpack was down 3-1 at the end of the first, and then they said, "We're gonna take this game over."
Dangles
4
had a good
goals in
game.
the second.
2-2.
Yeah, this will be a team to kind of. They got offense.
Yeah, they do.
And
Carl 2-2.
Mike Shot filled in this game.
Played great.
I can't remember who the regular goalie is.
My first thought when I saw that team get drafted is like, holy shit, that team's fast as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
You just wanted to play the fastest fuck thing in you.
Guarco, fucking Long.
Yeah, there's a lot of
James,
talent there.
Carl, Cody.
I know Cody wasn't
Cody
even
didn't
there.
play last night either.
No.
So,
So that's a good team there.
yeah.
Dotzler's fast.
Jimmy drafted a good team. Got a fast team.
Down on the other side, we got what here? We got Burwell, Kasachi, Kanazi, each 2 goals. Garner, and Preischels. Dan Peterzak. Is he playing forward? Dan, are you playing forward this session? I know you had an outburst of points last session. Does anybody know?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what he was playing last night. I thought no, Dan was playing defense last night.
Ah, come on.
Yeah, he's playing D.
Well, I'm sorry, Dan. I know he doesn't mind it. White Elephants versus Springfield Isotopes. We're getting jerseys. Well, shirts. If the guy who does the jerseys, and I'm not saying your name, you got to start advertising here, and I'll say your name. But Chuck knows him. It's Chuck's boy.
Speaking of, we forgot.
Really, really cheap.
We forgot Wednesday and didn't bring it on.
Oh, we're going to be doing it.
Okay.
You're pissing people
The
off.
jersey reveal
Heck knows how
is
to.
coming as soon as Thursday's over. Stick around.
Elephants. Who won this game?
7-2.
Isotopes did. Okay. 7-2.
Another one of those.
It slowed
first
down
period-
after the first.
Yeah, first period outburst, and then the rest
Yeah.
of the way, Isotopes won it.
I think I really felt like we were all over. I'm playing with Hackett and Yash. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of tic-tac-toe going on out there. You guys, you three of you
A
guys
lot
are
of
passing
pressure.
pretty good.
Hackett and Yash on the same team.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah. There was a series where Hackett passed to Yash. For some reason, he didn't shoot. Had an open net. Stu's already on the ground like, oh, shit. Yash passed it to me in the corner. I had no angle, so he's like, well, now he's coming back to me. So I passed it back to Yash. He shot it wide. It came back to me. I get it back to Yash. Stu's just fucking, I don't know what to do. Yash shoots it wide again. Hackett gets it, throws it out front. I remember what happened after that. But there was a whistle, and I remember I was watching the replay, and somebody said something to Stu from the crowd, and Stu's like, I don't know what to do. Like it was I think it was in the second period. It was kind of funny to watch. But yeah, we're all over them. Playing with those two is fun. We didn't have Mitch there. He will be on their line, and then we go with the 7-8-9 line with me, Sands, and oh shit, I forgot his name.
How did Pruitt
Mathian, sorry.
and Polina not have any points?
Shut him down. I mean, Yash played center with Sands, so those are two really good centers. Sonberg had 2 goals. I think they were both kind of just caught. Jackson and Schultz filled in for Franz. Kind of caught them off guard. They were quick shots. But yeah, I mean, you don't see that often from the Polinas where they put up goose eggs.
Right.
So if you guys want to study the film, it's out there. And then Hackett with 4 goals, Yash with 2. Mathian had a nice one where we were on a 2-on-1, and he just kind of gave a look to me. He had the ball. He just kind of gave a look. The defenseman started coming at me, and he just went in and took a shot. Stu made the save, but he got the rebound. That was fun to watch. And then, like I said, Jackson played goal. He played really well. So I thought Rosati got an assist. I think he hooked, or maybe not. He had a nice feed, couple nice feeds to Yash for breakaways. But
He may
yeah,
have,
I don't
but
know.
You never know.
They're gonna have fun playing together this session.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch. So that was that game there. Stu, we thought must have had 40 shots at least. It's only 35. That was weird, but Dump and Go versus Vander Walker Texas Rangers.
Yeah, I played in this game here, and we started kind of slow for dump and go. We were actually, they had the score wrong there. We were, yeah, it was. I thought it was 3-0. It was 2-0. No, the other way around.
You were losing?
Yes. 100%. Yeah, we were definitely losing in this game. 2-0. So I don't know how that score is right up there, but we were losing, and then it was 3-1 at one point at the end of the second period, and then we got three
Oh, the
unanswered.
stats are never wrong. Okay.
Yeah, and then we got three unanswered in
You must
the
be
third
misinterpreting.
period. They ran hard in the first period. That's gonna be a tough team to play against with Vanderwalkers. They got some speed in that team. Penders wasn't there for us, so we didn't have the speed we needed in the back.
And you guys got Zach Boyce in goal.
We got Boyce in
Played
goal.
really well.
We have the X Factor Hummel. He had
Yep.
3 goals.
2 assists as well.
2 assists as well. Penders wasn't there, like I said. You had Flanagan had a goal and assist, and then you had Barron with 2 goals,
2 assists
2 assists. I'm sorry, 2 assists.
and 3 penalty minutes.
Good.
It was a penalty was called. He went underneath stick check. They called it for a hook or whatever, but he was actually underneath him and popped his stick. So again, he could have been called for a hook, but he went underneath and popped his stick up. So it was called. And he went to the bench. He didn't say anything. So he was a man about it. And then you got Vanderwalkers. That Texas Rangers. They got speed. They really do. You got Donnie out there. You got Kobe Sweat out there. You got Kevin out there. You got Mike out
Ertl,
there.
welcome back,
Vanderwalkers.
Ertl and March, by the way.
Oh yeah, and Mark's playing defense. So unbelievable, finally having him back. I love having him on defense back there for us. And then you got Ertl back, had a nice goal to the side right in the first period, all left alone in the right hand corner, just kind of picked the corner with his goal. Donnie had a goal, and you had Kobe with a goal and assist. So it was a great game, but I think that they maybe ran themselves out in the first period. In the second period, we kind of played a little bit of trap. In the third period, we came back on them. And then Zach got into a groove, and he just said no more goals are happening in the third period.
Yeah.
So it was a good game.
All right.
Welcome back, Sean.
Yeah, Ertl.
And Ertl.
Ertl scored a nice goal. I saw that.
Yeah, he did. Nice goal.
Disturbed versus Citizens on Patrol. This is Kites and Matt Dorr captaining.
Mm-hmm.
Citizens on
game.
Patrol won this game.
Yep.
Denny versus Kites rematch.
Yepper.
Oh.
And Kites won this one. He was on fire. That he played really well. I mean, I think they might have been outshot.
I gotta try to send this to you. I have video. I saw Denny scored a goal on Kites. Kites came way out.
Yeah.
And he went.
Yeah, and he just kind of goes back like, what the fuck I gotta do here? Also in this game, I saw Bobby Rogers had a nice goal. He had a great play where he came over. I think Denny fed him over the line. Bobby did a little backhand pass back to Denny. Fucking like lightning speed, Bobby Rogers goes to the net. Denny, boom, right on the tape for a nice tip it. It was a fucking awesome
Great play.
I do have the video. I just never edited it more than it's like a 3-minute clip.
John Denny took a ball or a stick to the lip, and man, it sliced him underneath his lip. I don't know if he had stitches or not, but it was. He finished the game, but he was sliced pretty good. I mean, he did finish the game. Jason Husinger, he had a goal and assist for Disturbed. Then he had 2 goals and assists. Bobby Rogers a goal and assist. And then you had Citizens and Arrests. They just played solid. I mean,
Citizens on Patrol.
Citizens. I'm changing it.
Citizens on Patrol.
I'm changing it.
Come on now.
Blando, he got on the scoreboard. He had an assist.
Yeah, he had
Saw
a
that.
really
That
nice
was the
assist to
Kevin.
me.
Billy Conley, I love me some Billy Conley. He had a hat trick.
Yeah.
A little
Billy
hattie.
Bill.
Good game. Tim Prouty had a goal. Sardo had a goal.
Tim Prouty ran himself so hard that at the end of the third, he was puking on the bench.
Was he really?
Yeah.
He always runs hard though.
He's a hard runner, yep.
I've never seen
And
him puke
then
on the
Jason
bench.
White Knight had a goal. And you had Kevin with a goal and 3 assists.
Two assists.
2 assists.
2 assists with a
Jeez,
3-point night.
Damn.
With a 3-point night. So that was a good night.
Good job. That's value there in the 8th round.
You guys,
I also hit a couple posts, too.
I'm sure you did. I'm sure you whipped on a couple too.
Maybe one or two.
I thought that Gotti had a goal in this game.
No, I don't think so.
No, I thought he had a goal that I'd seen.
No, I watched that. So Frank announced it to God. It might be on my clip thing here. It might. Who was in front? It might have been tipped in,
Okay.
or he might not have touched it because what happened was Dietrich had the ball. I think he like put
Dietrich
it
had 3
across.
assists, too.
It might have went off the defenseman's stick or something. Bounced back to whoever scored the goal. I don't remember. Sorry. He shot it and it went in. So unless the guy tipped it as it was going in, they gave Dietrich the assist and.
Okay.
Well,
Probably
he
Must
announced
have been
it.
Connolly the goal.
He
'cause-
announced it to Gotti from whatever the fuck shot it, but I don't know. Maybe Mike went over and said I never touched it.
No.
Now, is that Husinger related to Dan?
I don't know, actually.
I don't know that answer.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, what do you call it? Had 3 assists. It shows up there for
Oh,
Dietrich.
yeah, I don't know. What if they are?
So, Kevin, what do you think
Thanks
about
for
your
calling.
team?
So I'm eating Cheetos over here. I like our team.
Is that it?
On paper, I'm not gonna lie. I'm going public with this. On paper, I was like, man, where's our scoring gonna come from? And then we go up, we put up 7 goals.
Oh yeah.
Like, it's just everybody in our team hustles. Nobody's a fucking quitter. Nobody's there's no prima donnas.
Who's a
and-
quitter in this league?
Yeah, there's some guys that don't get back all the time.
That's me now.
That's me now.
Fuck it.
Me.
I did enough of that in my younger days.
But yeah, no, it's just everybody bust their ass out there. We're a hardworking team. I love our guys.
As Michael Becky would say, you got some East Side in that team right there.
And I don't know what it is, but Blando playing with White Knight is like a different version of Blando. He plays so much better when he's on the floor with White Knight than he is not on the floor with White Knight.
Whitey brings out the best in guys too to play.
I mean, yeah, he'll
bring you. He'll
coach
make you,
him up.
He'll
be
make you. He'll make you play. He'll bring it out of you, which is good. I mean, that's good
Yeah.
for a team.
Yeah, and we were missing Lubecki, so once he's back in, we'll see.
Where was he at?
He got called into work.
Oh, okay. He seems to have that work schedule at 9:30 games.
Yeah.
So that was that the last game on Thursday?
That was the
That was
last
the last
game.
one.
All right.
wanna
I,
see the
s-
early,
I emailed you that you could play it on the outro if you end up getting it. I don't know. It's like a 3-minute fucking clip of a bunch of goals from Thursday night. Play it when you finish or not. I don't know if you'll get it. I don't know if I sent you the right one. I think I did. But either way, that's Thursday. That was week 1. It should be an interesting session. I don't know who the favorite is. I'm not calling it. Early on leads point wise, we got Hackett and Hummel up there. Hat trick full of fembots and wolfpackers. Citizens on patrol. Yes, it should be a fun session. So what is this jersey reveal we're doing?
So if you're still sticking around,
So
on the
explain
stream,
that.
there's
I'm
only a
gonna go
handful of
piss.
people still there. A little bit of backstory. Let me go
Yes,
to.
backstory.
Let me change this intro main. There we go.
Fumble into the mic. Don't be mean.
Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. There was a conversation that was had between Chuck and Frank about teams, and there's been an ongoing thing on Wednesdays about Frank having his team, and they like wanted to get the whole grandfather tools thing that used to go on Thursdays, and we kept saying, "Oh, just get in the draft, it's fun, blah blah blah." There was a comment that was made at one point by Frank that said it comes with the mortgage, that basically his right to have his own team, because he pays the mortgage, he can do whatever he wants. Okay, sure. So Chuck decided to run with that, Chuck Bacani, and got permission to name his team this season on Wednesday. Comes with the mortgage. Frank was okay with it, and he went so far as to get jerseys made. And now the grand reveal of the Wednesday comes with the mortgage jersey.
It'll be a long time before somebody tops his jersey, boys. So get at it.
What a beauty.
This is gonna go down in
What
infamy
an
for many.
absolute beauty.
Session. What is it for you guys for Wednesday?
14.
14. So get on it, boys. Try to beat this jersey. This is gonna be a long time before anybody can beat this one. Great job, Chuck.
We got laughing face from Angel. I don't know how many more other people are out there watching, but yeah, there you go.
The parking sign on the back.
It's the bet. It's the bet. It's gonna be.
What a touch.
Yeah. And can we say who's making these jerseys and give this guy a little props here?
I don't even know.
Oh wait, you gotta advertise.
Oh, he's got the Terry Young's Autoplaza on the arm too.
Oh yeah. But
Very
this
nice.
guy who did these jerseys is the same ones doing it for the Veterans Tournament, so he does a great job. So get with Chuck. I don't remember if forget his name was. Chuck, if you want to post it on the site here right now if you're watching.
Very affordable too.
Does a great job on them. They're probably the best we've seen of any other jerseys they make. So
How much are the goalie ones?
like $27, and I think we paid 22 for the normal ones. So
For the roller league.
yep.
Really? That's it?
Yeah, I mean, the prices are great. Drew Farnham, Chuck says. So, any of your teams looking for jerseys, reach out to Drew Farnham. He will get them done, and he does a great job on them.
I like the reserved parking. I didn't see that. I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Down there. Very
Great
nice.
job.
Hey, pay Frank your money, okay?
Yep. Pay up, boys.
There's your advertisement for that. So there's did you get that thing I sent or no?
Oh, hang on.
screw it.
Let me take a look.
Not a big deal. It's cool
Oh,
goals.
it's over there. I gotta move it.
Let's all watch Kevin work. Is that on the live? Or
No.
is it just us?
Just you.
Watching what you're doing. I got circles behind me. I don't know, guys. Anything else? Just finished up some or we're getting into championships.
Monday, Tuesday
Yeah.
championship drafts.
League's starting up.
Yep.
Sundays is fun. I'm glad to be back with Roller. Ever coming back to Floor?
I actually just got a new position at work.
Oh.
Schedule change.
Okay.
I'm available.
Oh.
I work
Alright.
I work a 7 to 3 shift now, so if someone needs
7
a
in the
call-
morning?
So, are you available then as subs for goalies if we need? Excellent. Perfect. We always need them.
Okay. Ryan's opened up to
Good.
playing some floor hockey again.
Yeah, it actually just started this week, my new schedule.
Good.
So
All right. So you can be a late season addition. Another asterisk. I don't know. What do you think, BDL wise? Well, I guess we'll ask, like, what does the BDL mean to you? I don't know. Like going from all the way the leagues were.
You started out week 1.
Mondays is still
session one,
kind of
right?
Yeah, he started out.
it's I don't know, family, man. That's like what it feels like more than
Jim calls it a
anything.
brotherhood.
Yeah, it's just like you walk in and guys that you might have played against but never talked to.
Right.
Now you've played a session, even if it was like 5 sessions ago, you still
Yep.
go out of your way to go up to that guy.
Sure.
Hey, how's things going?
Right.
Something that never probably happened. At least for me personally,
Oh no, that seems to be the overall sentiment of it all. It's it brings the community together.
it doesn't mean I'm not gonna scum you in the corner, but I mean, we're still.
Whoever scums everybody. Yeah, that's
But it's cool that we can have that, and it's still, like I said, it doesn't change the game on the floor. It still
Yep.
can be chippy. Guys can still go at it, and then the next session they'll just draft each other.
yeah,
It's just,
that is true. I think there's I don't want to see what it is. I don't know if they had a big deal, but I drafted 2 players and I was told no, they don't get along. I'm like, I don't care. I drafted them, and they end up playing together. I think they're okay. There's no issues. They're like, oh yeah, it was actually fun playing that person.
See?
So it is. It's like you can have that pass with somebody.
the respect too.
Oh, yeah.
That's changed a little. I remember when I was, we're going back a decade, but when I was playing when I was younger, we used to bring our own teams in. There were certain games that you were like, all right, we're probably gonna there's gonna be a fight probably once a period against this team because just can't stand each other. And it wasn't even just a rivalry; it was just like guys
You know who's there?
hated playing against each
Right,
other.
right.
And I don't see that anymore with the BDL.
Yep.
It's very, very rare. And if it does happen, 90% of the time after the game, you'll see them talking, explaining their sides.
Well, yeah, it happens organically.
Yeah.
Like I said before, we used to just show up knowing.
There you go at it.
I played on a Flattery's team. I'm sure probably even remember playing the whole. Laughing over here, yeah. It was like it was just gonna happen. Like we were certain teams that we played against where we knew it was just.
Oh yeah.
It was just predetermined.
Yeah, there was times at Mineral,
clubs
you
were going
know,
down.
at Mineral, it's like, okay, be ready. Sunday night, you knew it was going to happen. It was bound to go down, and you knew just what period it was going to happen at.
I guess when you're younger, it's a little bit different. But at 34 years old, for me, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so glad, that we did this because it makes it a lot easier. It makes you want to play. Like, I don't know if I'd be playing if it was stacked teams and all that shit. I've been on both sides. I've been on the stacked team. I've been on the craps team. And they both kind of, it's nice to win, but, when you're 20-1 every week, it's kind of like, what are we doing? What really made me, what sealed it for me is I played in an ice hockey league, and I'm on a team with a lot of young guys. I was the only old person on the team. I think it was probably like 5 years ago. Matt Dorr was, I think it was his brother's team or his friends. And every week, like, all the young guys on our team wanted to fight all the guys on their team. It was like a whole thing. I'm like, can we just play hockey? It's like, it was unenjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to see some kind of draft thing go into like ice hockey. I don't know if that'd be a possibility.
There is a draft.
Oh, is there?
Yes. Stu.
Is that what Stu's in?
Stu and Mike DeFonso are in a draft ice league up at Niagara University.
Okay.
And it goes pretty strong. They got 8 teams up there.
Oh.
And they got sponsors. They got everything up there. It's pretty strong.
You gotta get the sponsor part.
Up in Niagara.
It's evolving.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean.
They've been doing it for a while too, I guess. Longer than BDL's been doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
So we stole it.
They
Jim, did you steal that from him?
But Stu and Mike are both.
Is that
in
an
it up
age restricted thing?
there. It is. Bless you.
Okay.
It's an age restriction for the one they have up there, and they same thing as we do. They do the tiers and goalies tiers, everything.
God damn.
Oh yeah.
BDL's a sham.
I feel like we did something really cool here. We're just like I thought we were just kind of like piggybacking off of what like Arns tried to do, and I know Mineral tried to do a few times. It's not nothing new, obviously. But all right, well, fuck. Do they have a podcast?
They do not.
Oh, I got you there.
They were calling the other day and asking us when. No.
Stu's gonna have a podcast. For him.
So speaking of podcast, question, Ryan, have you ever watched the podcast? This what we do?
Parts of it I have,
Parts of
yeah,
it.
but I've never like they're lengthy and
Yeah.
I haven't
Well,
sat
no, I
down
get that.
even the ones that like we used to do just for the roller.
He used to
I
be
don't
part
think
of
I
ones with
watched-
Higgins.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think I
okay.
watched the full thing.
See, I never watched that, so I guess.
I like having one for
Did
each
you
night
realize
and
we
people
go this hard though? Like the whole setup with all this stuff, or
No,
no,
this is incredible.
we're
really
going. We're about to go even harder too. We got
Well,
more
dude.
stuff in the
I
works.
don't know. I said if I'm gonna come back and do this, I want to do it kind of the right way. Put some production into it. Me and Simonson would do the Thursday. We started that, and we would do it on our phones and whatnot. It was fun. We had Paul in a hot tub once.
That was the first one.
That was the second one.
Second one in the hot tub.
Well, I'll call it episode. The pilot was when we were camping. We were just doing it on a back
That's
of a
right.
truck.
Remember
different
that. Yeah,
places,
that's right.
fucking around.
Is that why Higgins was doing them without a shirt on, or he was doing all those videos? He was trying to like.
Maybe.
I
I don't know. Higgins does what Higgins
There were
does.
some weird ones that he was doing. I was like, man, I was like,
Yeah, he's trying to be entertaining. I get it. But no, that's all it was. It's like,
we did one at the on a summer party up on the deck the one time.
yeah,
That one up there we did.
yeah.
When I was on crutches,
Yes, remember that? Holy cow, yeah.
But yeah, no,
hobbled
it's
my way
just
up there
something.
to get on camera.
Well, I went to Mike with it because him and Jim would always talk about doing like a Sabres podcast, which I told him, I don't know, recently. I'm like, if you guys would have did that, because that would have been in like 2015, like that thing could probably be huge now. There's people who are out there doing that. There's Sabres podcasts out there.
Jimmy
So
says he stole the idea from his love of fantasy hockey, what he had at Knights of Columbus, and just combined it with the love of the floor.
Yeah. So I went to Mike and I'm like, well, what if we did like a podcast for this? And he's like, all right. And we were like, I remember the first episode. He's like, so what is this gonna be? I'm like, let's not explain it. Let's just do stuff. And I don't know. People watched, so we kept doing it. And then when we stopped, people were mad at us. Tried to bring it back recently, but Mike's schedule is conflicting.
We made it 2 episodes.
Well, when everyone, it kind of bummed me out. I mean, we had a point. Every night was doing one. Even the roller one was doing it. Tuesday night was doing it. Wednesday, there was even like Dan Reed and Jamie and Unzada did the donut exchange
on Tuesday.
They would just do like a little 5-minute clip of they'd share different donuts, just dumb little things. But you know, it was kind of cool, and I put that out there, and that all kind of just slowly faded away, and people stopped doing it, and
COVID had a big effect on that. A lot of guys, like me and Davis, you know, we weren't hanging out at each other's houses, so
right.
It was, you know, a little.
It's getting together, trying to find the right time. You know, everybody's got kids now, and it's tougher to get together. So.
Especially in the summer months too.
Exactly. Well, I started to think about that. I was like, oh, should we take a hiatus? Like, I wouldn't be opposed. Kicking once a month or something. I don't know, but yeah, the summer, like, I want to enjoy.
Oh, if you guys don't
hot
mind
tub's
me
full.
bringing this up too, I bet you one thing that ice hockey league doesn't do is the award ceremonies.
The banquet thing.
The banquet, yeah.
Jimmy's working on that too right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say
He is.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
keep your eyes and ears open.
So when they start doing it, you know where they got it from.
Mhm.
So we'll share each other's stuff. No, that Jim has been kicking that around for a while. And when they said they were doing it at Ilio's last year, I was like, this just seemed fancy. I don't know, but it was awesome. Like, they did a good job. Him and Mike and you guys who got involved with that stuff. It was really cool. There was a lot of roller guys there too. That, like, from every
Both
night
sides,
it
right?
was
All
there.
night.
It was. I was kind of surprised at how many people.
And
showed
people are
up.
asking about it again too this year, so I think it'll be a great.
So yeah,
great
I don't
this year
know
again.
if it'll be bigger or what, but
he's trying. Yeah, I think he's trying to top what he did.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean-
it's gonna be at Ilio's again. He said. Just trying to get a date locked in. He's working on that now.
if they could add a couple of urinals there, it'd be great.
I went in with like no expectations on that. Just like, I don't know.
Exactly.
Should be a good time.
I went in. I'm
And
gonna
I
get
was
drunk.
like, I was kind of actually floored with like how
Oh, yeah.
smooth
the
everything
production. Mike really did a great job.
All the segments are broken
Was. Yeah,
down.
it was so smooth. Everything was
Yep.
smooth.
Yep.
It was very, very well thought out.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I wasn't. I'm like, all right, there's somebody go up there and be like, all right, we're gonna give this person this, and it was pretty cool. Like, Mike had like slides and stuff. So I assume this year will be, you know, kind of even better. So
Yep.
Whenever that happens, that'll be great. Make sure you get tickets to it. But all the little things that, you know, kind of just sprung from just playing hockey is cool. So, I know I would like you to come back more. Same thing with Brody. Brody, if you're off on a Friday night and we're still going, if we don't get canceled, would love it. I extended invite out to John Dempsey. He plays both Saturday and Sunday roller, and he plays floor. So, if there's other roller guys that want to come be guests, let me know. Talk to Ryan, and we'll get you in here because nobody wants to hear me and Paul talk the whole time.
Jimmy's looking. He
They all
says
miss Mike.
June 9th.
June 9th.
He's looking at the date right now, so
Okay.
that's what he's saying.
I would assume that's a Saturday.
Yeah, I remember he did say that he was going to put a little later this year because of there's a lot going on in the same time period that he had last year.
Right.
We did like in April-ish, right around
It was
there.
around
I
April,
want to
May.
say, yeah.
Yeah, so like Easter, like there's just it's a busy time. I know he said he
June
wanted
9th to the Friday. Sorry, Jim, we got the Snipe Show.
coming live
Snipe Show.
from the
The
BDL.
BDL Bank, we're going live. There we go.
I don't know,
Mike's
I got-
up there doing his
I
thing,
got
announcing
pretty drunk
everything.
last year. I don't know if I could be on a microphone.
Just do it right next to the bar, and then you just reach over on the bar and grab something.
Yeah, I don't want to get that drunk again.
Can I have BDL?
But it was a
Snipe
fun
show
time.
at the BDL banquet.
Oh, I mean, we could.
I mean, we have draft parties for this now. It's just we want to talk about nerding
We
out.
specifically bought this particular computer because it does have the Wi-Fi built in, so we
Yeah.
could go
Like,
remote.
I'm saying
with it.
it's mobile. I have it. It was sitting. There's a tote I have. I had it all sitting in there. So it's
So we
mobile.
can-
I won't
as
be.
we-
I
as
won't be
we
able to do
have
it next
the-
week. So
The
Kevin.
players that are
get with
nominated
Steve.
for the position and stuff, we talk to them afterwards. They come down and went through the award.
Oh,
We could really.
A live telecast?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a telecast? No. Live via satellite? I don't know. Something cool. Internet live stream. So yeah, maybe we could do something like that. It is. Kevin could. It's up to Kevin, honestly. I mean,
The man behind the
shit
curtain.
that he's doing back there is.
Let's see if he can even nail down that day. I know he said
Well, he's working on it. He's pretty. It's a
I'm
Friday.
not
so-
opposed to a Friday. I'm fine with that. Just fucking around. Yeah, but it is. It's a lot. So with this, trying to figure I'm still trying to figure things out. Like, just schedule wise, like what, like it was. All right, let's do Tuesdays this week first, and next week we'll do this. But I think if we just keep it going in order, Saturday,
Yep.
Thursday, people will about know when to tune in, so they don't got to watch all the garbage they don't want to hear. And we're not gonna timestamp all that shit because that's.
You mean the quality content that they should be hearing?
Possibly. If there's, yeah.
We don't have any garbage content.
There's people, if they got a 2-hour drive, they can listen to the whole thing. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. They should go on a 2.5-hour drive just to listen to
do
us.
this. Just hey, I'll be back in a while.
I just figured out last night. I don't know if you guys did this, but during the games, when you watch the games, you can actually click for the speeds of the game,
Me and Mike figured that out a couple months ago. Like if
you can
if
click
you
on the speed of the game.
double tap, triple tap.
and you can get the game moving past,
Quadruple.
like the freaking slap shot. Guys,
Oh, okay.
We're just moving. You guys are freaking flying.
Well,
all
that's
over
what
the
I
place.
did last night to get some gold. I just picked a spot in the 4-hour stream,
Right.
and I'm like, all right, there's nothing there. Go ahead, 30 seconds, and I'd wait for. If you see a group of people lined up in the middle,
Right.
someone wants to score, go back about 10 seconds.
Yep.
I was like, this is awesome. So yeah, you can do all that shit too. So you could zoom in now too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that's where the camera. So we're Dave is gonna, I think, give us a couple more of these cameras here. So I'm wondering if one of these at the rink
Work on the other side.
because they seem to show a little bit more light.
I just wish we had a better angle at the far end to figure it out or whatever. I
You'd have
don't
to
know.
put one at each end, and that would be confusing. I'm not opposed to it, kind of.
It's too much.
So, it is what it is. But yeah, it's fun. I'm glad you could join us, and I'll like I said, I'll text you every week or whatever we're gonna do it. If you
thanks for
can
having
make
me.
it,
I really
Thanks
If
for coming
not,
in.
then I'll try and get one of them other guys.
Good stuff.
Definitely want that roller presence, and I know you and Brody did do stuff with Higgins, so I was like, oh, they got the resume. So you lost the porn stash though.
Yeah.
There's a few other guys that need to lose
The
their
movies
voice,
got
but-
cut out.
Yeah, I'm getting older now. So, all right. Anything else?
That's it, man.
Cover it all.
That's it.
All right. Well,
Did anybody pay their tournament fees during the stream?
Let's
Oh,
take a
I
look.
forgot to
I'm
even
gonna
do
tell
that.
you who paid right now. Let's take a look.
You look. I'm gonna-
Buffalo Draft League.
Put that Venmo back up there.
Quick, all right.
Nobody.
Yeah, put that back up there.
Man, I'm the only one.
Hang on.
Nobody.
What's your name, Paul?
BDL 716.
Oh yeah, BDL. Where'd it go? It was just there. BDL 716.
Yep. Only Kevin. Kevin
$800. 60, right?
Yep. Let's go, boys. $60. Get it paid up.
Tournament.
I like to get at least
And
half of everybody paid by next
paid.
Friday because the draft is next Friday.
Send. Let's all do it now. Let's bombard them. Or not? Because there's
There's-
probably like 2 people watching.
No, there's 3 viewers, and it's probably.
Kevin,
me,
did you
Paul.
record this?
I did not. I forgot.
Brother,
Sorry.
I have to legit
I thought about it
screenshot my phone, put my phone out of the way for 2 hours now again.
as I'm sitting here thinking, like setting everything up. I'm like, all right, I got to make sure I record it today. And
I gotta put a note on
completely forgot.
Post-it note. I'm gonna put a post-it note
Yes.
on the screen.
Right here on the top of the.
Well,
computer.
shit. There are people who don't have social medias, but they do have what is that called? YouTube. So
Yeah.
I will continue to do that if Kevin doesn't. So, all right. Well, hey, thank you for joining us. You can grow old, or you can keep playing.
Let's go. Keep playing,
Or you can
boys.
go play ice hockey where they don't have podcasts, but it's cool shoes in it. I'm sure there's beer. So we will see you next week. Actually, I won't. Maybe somebody will.
Maybe we'll
So
throw something
hopefully,
together.
Go
championship
Alcoholica.
to cover.
Get the championship on
Good luck,
Tuesday,
boys.
boys. Get it.
Yes, good luck.
All right, peace out.